Okay, I think I'm live again. I didn't press the wrong button. It was just Twitch decided that it was going to be weird.
I blame Joe.
So, presuming I'm alive again, so I don't have to do some stupid editing later. Hi, VOD. This is the start of the video. We're doing Poison Dark.
Yes, nothing happened before this. Everything is fine.
Man, I leave and the whole thing falls apart.
Yeah,
man.
this was what you did.
Okay.
How dare?
I'm slightly ashamed to say it, but part of me wants this to end 2 or 3 more times. So he's just like, no.
Yes, you want me to waste literal hours of my life for no reason.
Trying to stitch 3 different parts together. Oh crap! I haven't upgraded anything. What am I doing?
I don't know. What are you doing?
It's a question with no answer.
Yeah, pretty much.
Who said that one?
Well, I'm ready. Why would it take hours of editing? Because I use Adobe Premiere for editing. Adobe Premiere is very stringent on what kind of videos it likes to edit. There's 2 types of videos. There is a constant frame rate video and a variable frame rate video. Whenever I'm making my own videos, Premiere likes constant frame rate videos. When I download the VOD from Twitch, it gives me a variable frame rate video. If I just take the VOD and upload it, it's fine. Easy peasy, no harm, no foul. If I have to do any editing, I can't edit it because it's not a constant frame rate video. So I have to put it into his other program called Handbrake, which converts it from a variable frame rate video to a constant frame rate video. But the conversion time is pretty much 1-to-1 for playtime. So for 4 hours worth of video, I have to convert it for 4 hours. And then that's exponentially longer the more parts of it there are, because there's just more process.
Yup.
And then I have to put it into Premiere and edit it and then render that, which is probably going to be like another hour or so. And the screen got janky for a second. It sounds like Twitch is just having a day today.
Which gonna Twitch you?
Oh man, who wants a fancy hunting ring? And that Venom amulet's not bad. Also, the Raven staff. Jeez.
I'm pretty sure I want
What's
the Venom
happening
amulets.
today?
Dibs on the Venom amulet.
I mean, you could.
I'll go for it.
Yeah, I was gonna say I was gonna say it's like a 3-2-1 situation, but I don't know if it matters.
We're gonna want.
Bree? Well, no, Bree's already got a thorny ring, so
yeah.
Thorn. Yeah, go nuts, Duels.
Yeah, and you and I want the other ring when it shows up.
Yes. So the Raven staff here hurts my soul.
Yep, getting a Raven staff right off the bat with Nezglect would have been nuts.
Kind of dumb, yeah.
So where are we going? Okay, we're going that way. Cool.
There's nothing interesting on this map, so we're just gonna.
Nothing.
The usual routes.
Yeah, we're just gonna go the way that is the good.
Not good.
The way of the hatch.
Yes. The way of the hatch.
Yeah, see, my problem is that shop just made me want cheese. I don't have any cheese.
Well, the problem is anything happens, and I'm just like, I want cheese.
Yeah, that's
want
also
cheese.
It's almost just like, yeah, so I just, made a car payment today, and I'm like, man, I want cheese. No Reginald? Well,
no stinking Reginald.
Or a poison darkness build? I feel like that's just the antithesis of Reginald.
Where we're going, we don't need Reginalds.
Do I have one for everybody? No, I don't. Okay. So probably just poison spray then. Whee! Stealth up again, why not? Anybody have
Hi,
thorns
Thools.
on them? No, they don't.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I'll spread the poison around. Why not? And you get a poison, and you get a poison, and you get a poison. Gosh, I'm
Under your
already
chair. It's not bees.
ridiculous amount.
This time.
Definitely not bees. Let me tell you what, boy howdy. You, because you got more health. Why not?
Bacon,
And
why?
And I'm not getting another turn, so. You.
Eeny, meeny, miny, you.
I don't know. Eeny, meeny, miny. Bah.
Uh huh.
Alright. Well, I guess I'm just gonna...
You can probably
Yeah.
literally kill everybody here.
Yeah,
Yeah,
probably.
I'm gonna do this, and then a darkness falls, and... Oh, well. Yep. Ta-da!
I was here too.
Nope, I don't want any of that. None of that's poison.
Oh,
Okay.
shirts.
Yeah, I was gonna say, a lovely 40 shards. Who keeps setting these crops on fire?
I don't know. They're just like eternally on fire. It's like MMOs, man.
Also, kind of blame Scott.
Yeah, sure.
I thought I was the pyromaniac. I'm the one that usually likes to play Cornelius.
No, you're just the maniac.
I have not played Cornelius since the perk update yet, and I feel weird about it.
Oh my.
So what you're saying is next week we do a fire build again? It's been a while since I've been able to BEP.
You know, I'd be down for that. But if Furos is wanting to do Cornelius, I'm not sure who else I'd be doing.
Well, see, because I'm torn, because if we're doing fire builds, Otis also does good fire.
Oh yeah, friggin' holy fires.
Yeah,
Just
and
a
I've become quite proficient at DPS Otis.
He's like, he makes his own bacon.
True.
Yeah.
Rename him to Hormel.
Well. Poison spray. You go back.
Oh, and he's gone.
You.
Eeny, meeny, miny, you.
Sick rain. Just spreading the poison around. That's my job this time around. Spreading the poison. Spreading the poison. Spread the poison. And let's
Thank you for the
Something
follow,
along
Phoenix.
those lines, Bunny. Possibly like Omni Evelyn
Yeah.
as battery / stack fire.
Yeah, usually the final fire mage is Evelyn because she can stack additional fire stacks.
Yep.
It's kind of absurd how much poison I'm already applying.
Noxus
Oh, we're
Eruption
just-
would just
you
You
ruin
all
somebody,
are going to
but-
be you all are going to be doing just absurd amounts of damage
Just
this
do
time
that.
around.
Someday, game, I will get a turn. This is not that day, but someday.
It keeps offering me
I
mono
don't-
shields at progressively better levels. Like, come on,
Oh,
take the
man.
mono shield.
Take them down a shield. You know you want it.
Hey, buddy.
It's a bargain.
Scott, I believe in you.
Yep. Same.
I believe.
Okay, sure. Come on.
Yeah.
Spikes prevail.
Finally believed.
Look, always
Bree prevails.
never
She
doubt
fails.
Bree.
Never doubt Bree. It's just unfortunate. It's all garbage.
Look, it's $50.
Yeah.
It is. It is 50 coins.
I like money.
Something. James getting mad at Lee for calling them coins instead of rings. Exotic equipment. Well, it doesn't really matter.
No, it can matter.
It can.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, it can.
Fair enough.
Look,
Oh,
they
it can.
they can't
Say
thorns
what?
better than I can thorn.
And I've got uproot. Ha! Suck it, nerds.
He's like, they can't thorn better than I can thorn. Spike shield, spike shield, spike shield.
Plus,
Yep.
plus this early on, this thorn proliferation is kind of weak. When I say kind of weak, I mean very weak.
It is actually weak.
Play Dancy.
And this is where we all
Sure.
die from hubris.
Nah.
Look, I'll be fine. I'm not going to get a turn.
And I'll be fine. I heal 7% of my health, every fight anyway.
Let's,
You know, until I get like a
Another
good
toxic
accessory.
don't need 2 Banes. Get out of here. Toxic rain.
Is Twitch still being a weirdo?
Toxic rain.
It's
Seems fine to me.
yeah, it's
Well,
been
that's
okay
good.
in mine.
Well, it's just people are talking about it, and it messed up earlier, so now I'm nervous. I'm twitchy now.
No. You are?
The screen went weird for a second. Oh, great.
I mean, Lee's on it. It's weird
Well,
for a second.
that's a fair point. how's it going, Galaxy Razor?
There's
Some glitches and artifacts, apparently.
there's a gargoyle that's on the screen.
Oh, well, unfortunately, I
No,
can't
my
do
camera's
anything
off
about
right
him.
Yeah, I said gargoyle, not a cracked out Muppet. That's what you always call yourself.
Something continental hot stock.
Oh, you got 2 of them. Hey, look, somebody gets a turn.
What's
The
happening?
pig.
Yeah, it's the pig. And then the combat just ends right there.
All right.
I mean, I don't have to take a turn,
Just
but
skips
I'm
it.
gonna. But I'm gonna.
Yellow Unholy Storm.
Okay,
What
bye.
kind of madness is this?
Early on, I run one of each.
That's Madness 4.
Can you customize the look on the characters? Yes.
Yes.
You can. They each have like 4 different skins.
I forgot to send the
And-
card packs.
And I never use any of them. A
Ah.
corrupt scroll.
Yeah, I was
of
gonna say, who
resurrection.
wants a scroll of resurrection?
That's fancy.
Boy, nah, I don't care about that. Could have been good, but
I'll grab the voodoo doll because my soul lantern is not good.
not good.
Just seeing if there's anything else here I want. Not really. So yeah, sure.
He's not good.
Into the hatch. Who's gonna break a leg?
Ooh, pick me.
Not it.
Viper.
Already called not it.
Olsek has a 20% chance. I believe it won't be him. Everyone but him will break their leg.
Yep.
No,
that's it.
yeah, that's exactly what's gonna happen. Yep.
Ow.
Not quite.
Well played, Lee. Well
Come
played.
on, game. I
I
had so many 0s and 1s in my deck.
I did it.
Look at Lee over here having the grace of a blimp.
I mean, true to life. True to life.
Da, 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 da. Charge!
Okay. Only the ladies didn't break their leg. That is true. But again, I can't stress this enough. Never
Yes.
count Bree out of anything.
I'm a
Yeah.
lady.
I'm a lady.
Just poison.
13 poison already. Oh, cool. Thanks, game.
And Lee, you weren't wrong. There is no gargoyle on the screen.
Well, yeah. I mean, there was the whole time. Also, just saying.
Okay, poison spray since I've got stealth.
And then you could toxic rain.
Toxic rain.
Toxic rain.
Emotional damage.
And you get the uproot. There we go. Everything is right with the world.
Mr. Bearman. Bear
What?
me a bear.
Bear, 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 bear.
Brr, 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 brr.
Make it the barest that I've ever bared. Bear, 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 bear.
Bear, bear, bear. We're dumb.
Who's gonna win the Super Bowl? The Bears.
No, that was only when they were being coached by Ditka. Mike
Wait a minute.
Ditka.
I gotta turn again. This is weird. What's happening?
It's like just unholy storm and everything's good.
It's going pretty well, Mr. Bearman. Speaking of football, I haven't had time to watch it much lately, but My team is currently the best in the league, baby.
Woo, hand egg.
You know, the place, whatever. No.
I know not too many people are interested in football when it comes to video game folk. It's the only sport I like. Well, and strongmen, but that's
That's
a
not a
weird
sport.
one.
That's a way of
I was
life.
about to say, is it really considered a sport?
Yeah.
But yes, it is.
Don't really need any of this.
Don't need any of this garbage.
Yes,
if
American
people can
football.
If people can consider turning left simulator a sport, clearly strongman is a sport.
Yes, I actively pay attention to.
That's a different kind of sport. That's a motor sport.
I actively pay attention to 3 sports: American football, strongman, and sumo.
Oh.
One of
I thought you were about to say Smash for the last one, and I was going to laugh at you.
Sports are sports too.
One of them is like a air quotes socially acceptable, and the other 2 are you're a weirdo.
All right.
I mean, look at who you're hanging out with. Clearly, you're already a weirdo.
It's true.
That's,
Mr. Bearman, I agree that sumo is super fun. I like strength-based athletics.
Joe, I actually like that idea. This is the Skun Tank build. I especially like it because I am the tank in the Skun Tank build.
I wouldn't call
God.
her. I wouldn't call
that makes me a
Stinky.
scun. No, I want to be a scun.
Let's see here.
I'm sure it's nothing, but I feel like if you say that enough, I get demonetized, and I don't know why.
I mean,
My work here is done. Good night, everybody.
stream's over.
You. And you.
And you. And you. And you.
Yeah, you again. I could have killed the front one, but I wanted to give you something to pop.
It's like I could have done it.
Well, I
but
mean, once I pop.
Lumberjack competitions are fascinating. I also occasionally watch them whenever I see them around. I don't see them very often, but they're cool to watch.
Yeah, lumberjacking competition is actually pretty cool.
Oh, do I want another Curse of Agony? It really fits the build, like, to the T.
It's a decent curse.
And I do plan on going kind of curse mode on here, so.
Curse of Agony is interesting. I like that they added dark to it.
Yeah.
All right, so if we're good, and we can super succeed, breaking is the way to go.
We're already doomed.
Well, most of us contributed. Most of us.
I'm still catching up with all the non-turns I got earlier.
The fact that I contributed at all is actually kind of astonishing because, like I said, I've got a lot of really low cost stuff. Specialist in the sort of ritual.
Murder.
Well, we don't want to help them. We just want to murder.
We want to.
We're
we
still
want,
technically
We want the
helping.
XP.
Curling is the best sport. I actually don't mind watching curling either. Not that I watch it all the time. It's just pretty much once every 4 years when the Winter Olympics comes along. But still.
Toe Olympics. Let's see here. What do I want to do? I have stealth up. No, not Bane. I don't know. You.
Eeny, meeny, miny, you.
Brent.
Oh, your
thanks,
leg.
Game. Thanks, game. Really appreciate it.
Look, it's tender. Don't put so much weight on it.
How much for the dance competition?
You're tender.
Thank you.
Swipe left. Swipe left.
You and you. And I'm not gonna get another turn, so you, because I'll do the most damage.
In an Olive Garden they had curling on. That's a cool Olive Garden. I've never been to an Olive Garden where they had curling on.
Well, I mean, it's just whatever sort of like they have the various different like screens up, and they just have a sport on one of them. So it's like that's probably what happened to be playing at the time.
Yeah, I'm just surprised that that was the one that was playing on the time. Like, I think it's cool. Like, I prefer it over other things. Like, I know the sport of the world is soccer or football for most people. That's not in America, but I just
Look, in America's
I
defense, we are not the ones that invented the name soccer.
just don't think it's as interesting as it could be. Oh, thank you for the fellow coach. That said, I have watched like several like soccer-based animes, and I find them interesting. So I'm just a weirdo.
I have watched Shaolin Soccer a couple of times. Does that count?
Oh yeah, I own that, and I also have Kung Fu Hustle right next to it.
Kung Fu Hustle.
They're making a second one.
I'm so excited.
So happy.
Zap.
Kung Fu Hustle is one of my favorite.
I love that movie.
Movies.
Corrupt poison dart. Sure, game. I'll take it.
Well, I won't say no.
And damn.
To a free 4 power at literally no cost, I guess.
Yeah, it's alright.
Hmm.
You're
Corrupt
looking at
Scry
that.
is tempting.
You're looking at that corrupt scry. aren't
Corrupt
you?
Scry is fucking tempting.
It is very good.
I'm not a huge fan of the normal Scry, the normal Scry, but the corrupt one is so nice.
And he still says no.
I mean,
Hey, look, level
look, I have a deck.
Some
And
of us
I'm
love it.
I
Black
almost
Talons.
always go Soul Harvest, but going Cursemancy here is the way to go.
Black Talons forever. More poison. More.
Yes, go on.
Kind of torn.
More.
I could go Unforgiving Nature for a little bit of extra thorns, but I think defensive strategy just makes more sense.
Shen, as weird as it sounds, sports animes is like my favorite style of anime.
It's so weird. Like
It-
I hear a lot of people. They're just like, I don't like sports, but if I watch a sport anime, it's like the best thing ever.
Well, one of my favorite
Yeah, like,
series of all time is Hajime no Ippo. It's a boxing
Yeah, I
anime.
was just gonna say I was in the same boat where like before I saw Hajime no Ippo, Lee told me that I would
Was
like
you?
that series, and I'm like, but it's boxing. Like you wouldn't catch me dead watching boxing, man. Not in the sense that I actively hate boxing, but just that I don't
Yeah.
find it particularly interesting. But then I watched Hajime no Ippo, and I was like, this is one of the best anime ever made.
Look,
It's
look,
true.
man. It's along the same lines of like friggin' taking Punch Out and turning it into an anime. Hell, I'd watch that all the time.
But like I watch stuff like I have no
They did
interest
Little Max
in.
and Smash.
It's like I've watched like soccer animes, volleyball animes, Haikyuu is so good. Like all kinds of stuff like that. Yaomushi Pedal just started a new season. That's an anime
Listen.
about cycling.
Furious, you need to stop. God damn it.
Like I was just gonna let
Look,
it slide.
I found my running joke for the day. Fuck off.
It's like, look, man, it's the only thing I can lean on, okay?
I Shield 21, that was a good one.
That's a sad one. I don't want that.
It's
Doesn't even have. What the fuck?
seeing American football through the lens of Japanese culture is very strange. And they're so unused to it, like the ending segments of the shows all like are about different rules of the game that people probably don't understand because they've never seen the sport in their lives.
That recurring nightmare looks pretty good right about now.
That's
It does.
true. But do I want to Curse of Agony first?
Maybe.
You know what? I'm just gonna get all of my curses going here.
I'm not getting a turn, am I?
Probably not. Well, maybe not. We
Oh,
know.
maybe.
We'll see.
Maybe. Oh
Yeah.
my god, I get a
Get a turn.
turn!
Finish him.
Do it.
Do it. And your journey to the dark side will be complete.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Wouldn't that be hilarious if that was like Palpatine is talking to Skywalker and that's the way he like responds to him? He just goes, okay.
I'd watch that movie.
Like they weren't able to get they weren't able to get Mark Hamill to play as Skywalker. They instead got like, I don't know,
George Lucas
Bobcat.
himself.
Bobcat Goldthorpe, and it just goes okay.
Goldthorpe?
Wait, Bobcat who?
Goldthwait?
Goldthwait?
Yeah.
I thought it was I could swear I heard somebody call him Goldthorpe. I don't know.
You left him alive, too. I left him for you.
It's fine. My poison will finish it off. There.
No,
See?
no.
Oh, actually, no. The Thorn's dead.
Yeah.
Thorns.
Thorns.
Oh, a corrupt firestorm, huh?
Oh game. Oh game, buddy. Thank you.
I don't.
We did it.
Loot the basement. Corrupt icy wand.
Early on, if you're doing an ice build, that's pretty solid.
Yeah.
But, we're not, so it's not.
We're seeing a lot of
That's like
corrupt.
ice.
We're seeing a lot of corrupt items this run.
Not of things that we want.
I don't. I'm looking at the dart pouch. Do I want that over the venom flask though?
It's like, I'm looking at the piggy bank.
And I want bacon.
Yum.
I think somewhere in the near future we can fix our broken legs.
I hope so. Be nice.
Do we
Where
care
we going?
about wheat?
Wheat.
I mean,
Not a
we're
special
definitely
wheat.
still going there, but yeah, let's not waste our money on wheat. We can murder.
Don't do wheat, kids.
Wheat can murder?
Yes.
I suppose.
I guess.
Oh,
Oh,
no.
you didn't do it. I'm so
Oh, no.
surprised
Oh,
and
no.
disappointed.
Jesus. It's the
How could
worst
I
thing
possibly
ever.
fail this?
Literally the worst.
Don't understand.
Okay, fine, whatever. Don't understand.
You showed your little cousin Sumo and said that you can't hear the words. Words aren't so much important in Sumo. Thankfully.
I'm pretty sure we don't want this. Yeah,
Uh,
I'm pretty sure.
yeah. There's
Yeah,
nothing
the
to be
rewards are
gained.
crap.
Well,
Nothing to be gained and everything to be lost. Namely, all of my poison stacks. No, please.
oh, so it's all about you, I see.
Look, my poison leads to more of the nonsense that you all are doing, so hush.
I suppose that's okay.
I mean, if you discard anything and then defensive strategy, you'll draw it back.
Yeah, that's why I'm like, just want to make sure I
It's just like,
discard
whatever.
not the skills.
Not the skills.
Do you have the skills to pay the bills?
Do you know Deskis?
Oh, I forgot barbed wires are also skills.
Yep.
You know what? It's just one stack of
All right.
stealth. I don't think it matters.
The stream should be up again, so I've guaranteed myself several hours worth of work now. This is wonderful, great, lovely.
We live again.
It's
Or
not,
something like that. I don't know.
it's not like I wanted to do anything else with my time.
Okay. Now that we're back, Black Talons. Okay, so let's see here. Poison spray. All right. That's a green. Spider strike you.
One for you, two for you, three for them.
Literally do everything here. Ye because you have less poison. Ye because you're the elite.
Bearman, Mr. Twitch is just out to get me today.
Yeah, I think that hates everybody.
My whole afternoon is gone now. How's it going, Larenthata?
It's okay. Close to
Loren,
do anything.
Lyra, not liar. There it is. I got there.
He got there eventually.
Look, I had faith.
Why?
You did?
I didn't say in what or who. I just have faith.
Again, why?
Eh,
Because it keeps people guessing.
in game, my faith. And that's the game. Okay, everybody.
See, this time my faith was in that I wasn't going to get a turn, so.
Yes, I have to stitch the streams together, but on top of that, I have to go through the process of making it possible. So it's a good 5 to 6 hours of work.
You know, someone else here is doing thorns, and I'm looking at these caltrops. Nah.
Good.
Yeah.
Yeah, Lyra, not liar. Yeah, it's like I got there eventually. And
Yes. Yes. Get him, Bree.
You killed Kenny. Now Yager has a concussion.
Yeah, and war paint is a skill, just lovely. Oh,
Good
look
job,
at all these skills.
To pay the bills. Or
It's almost
whatever.
like that's Bree's thing.
I mean, it can be.
I mean, you know.
Yesterday's stream was fun. Plank made James try German. Like, I'm presuming you mean language and not like sausages.
Yum.
Both?
Yes, please. All right, Yager.
Something, it's the worst jokes.
Just poison, then some
Okay, I don't know
poison,
what I want to do.
and then a couple more poisons.
Yo, dog.
This. And this. And this. I don't think he's going to get a turn. Somebody doing light battery stuff now?
I should have did that first because I could have made that cost cheaper and cast it as well, but I didn't.
It's alright, this way I get a turn. Life is good.
Ah, you would have got a turn either way.
Yeah, that's, like you did it to give Zinthus, or Zinthus, what the hell am I saying? Zeros a
Are you
turn.
okay?
No. Clearly not. I just called you Zinthus. What the hell's wrong with me?
No, we established this. You're in this.
I take it back then.
Don't need both of you.
Ritual begins.
Let's go away.
I was about to say, I don't think it matters too much. He's probably going to be very dead.
Yeah, there goes.
I did it.
Something else happening with the stream?
This seems like a bad day to stream.
I see we're behind the sound.
Seems okay currently.
Okay. You do get buffers a lot. It's just I don't know what's
I don't think
happening.
I don't think it's really the stream or anything on Lee's end. That's Twitch just
That's
being
Twitch's
stupid
end, yeah.
today. And unfortunately, it happens. Twitch just decides
A
it
lot.
doesn't want to work. I don't know. I don't have any sort of armor. I'll
Get
take
some
that.
fancy
Why not?
armor.
Woo.
money.
I probably should have taken the leather boots for speed. Nah, whatever.
Your mom's a leather boots for speed.
What?
So I don't know.
You need to go lie down, sir.
Probably.
Haha!
Ah!
Hey.
Always believe in Bree.
Yeah.
Bree howls, and the Trunkian Dryad are just like, never mind.
Always Bree leave.
Why
I'll
is
just
there
get
no
her here.
dark pet? I agree that there should be a dark pet. I have the closest thing there is to a dark pet. It does dark damage while applying poison. It's as close as we're gonna get.
It's the best of both worlds.
Yeah, I was kind of hoping that in Act 4 we were going to get a dark and holy pet, but instead we got Orby, which is decidedly underwhelming.
It's like, yeah,
Unless you're Otis.
Yeah, unless you're Otis.
Orby on Otis is actually pretty good.
Orby on the Odyssey.
You can't actually do everything this turn. You have to make decisions.
Dun dun dun. Yarg.
I like to shout. Shout.
Let it all out.
Yeah.
Let it all out.
Oh my god.
This is the tree do without. Come out.
I'm talking to you. Come on.
Come out.
God. Probably Poison Spring.
We all know that Bunny is the best pet, and you can't prove it otherwise.
Who said that? Was it Bun?
No, there's no proof of that. Could have been anybody.
I.
With no biases whatsoever.
This checks out.
I have put a little bit of poison on him. Donuts.
Donuts. I'd love one, thanks.
Damn it, now I'm hungry. You son of a...
Alright, let's get our curses on here.
And our explosions. Recurring nightmare!
Alright.
It's like finishes light work.
Maybe.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You can do things with that.
Oh, yeah.
Ow. Ow.
Don't detonate yourself.
Detonate yourself, don't let your dreams be dreams.
Got him.
I don't think any of the bosses got a turn in this entire map.
Too early for mathing. What's happening?
This is
Don't think
This is
I
kinda nutty.
need another tome.
I never want to
a
make a
corrupt-
profane, but if it offers me a profane,
a corrupt spike ball that gives you thorns. Just
Yeah,
saying.
I kind of like that.
Take it, man.
It's either that or the Blood Rage, but
That profane is pretty
fuck
fancy.
it, why not?
It's pretty fancy.
Yeah, it's like I never think it's worth investing shards to make one, but if I find one already upgraded, okay.
You are
Show the
noticeably
thorns.
stingy with all of your golden shards. It's been known.
It's true.
There's documented evidence. Cough, cough.
Look, one of us has got a Scrooge McDuck, and I'm all about swimming in the shit.
I was really hoping that we'd get the corrupt shield of thorns, just because if it's corrupt,
would-
it's
For bro.
it's like
Yeah,
the
that
best
would've
armor in
been
the
nice.
game.
Yeah.
No, I'm taking the money. That's
Hey, money.
Even uncorrupted, it's good, but corrupted, it's like the best.
amazing.
Where to?
Where we go?
It's an excellent question.
I think
Oh.
we probably want to go green portal because poison stuff.
Yeah, it's not a bad call. We could do Spider Cave for
Yeah.
Scott and Viper.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, I like it.
I mean, Viper for the dagger and Scott because he loves spiders.
Oh yeah, the spiders for sure. So, like, what we need to do is like put the spider episode of Mandalorian on repeat and just have Scott watch it all the time until he's just indoctrinated and be like, you do love the spiders.
Ravenstaff,
yes,
you
hello,
do
Geneva.
always come
I'd like
back.
to report someone.
I got through that episode, never watching it again.
Is there anything I want to try getting a hold of here at all? Probably. I think it might be worth a couple rerolls.
Oh, that's the wrong ring.
I haven't found any rings yet, right or wrong. Oh, I just found the
coin.
ring. I found it. I'm hovering on it. I'm gonna wait for you.
In a sec.
Yep.
Perhaps, maybe, if the shop likes me today.
I'm gonna do cards in the meantime. Just let me know if and when you run into it.
Okay.
And one more. Detox potion. Dark flame ring. Dream sphere.
The problem is, like, this ring is new enough that I don't remember what it looks like, so I have to go slow, and I hate it. Actually, I have to, like, read the items.
I also don't have anything. Well, no, I don't care.
So we definitely get one of those. Debating on if an endless abyss is worth it. It's so
Okay, yeah,
expensive.
definitely take poison catalyst for sure. Poison flask. Debilitate. Don't really care about that. Red blade is cool, but not what I'm. It's too expensive.
Not today, just a cart ring.
No, not neurotoxin. We're not. That's mind stuff. That's not what we're doing. We're doing darkness.
I'll grab that.
Man, there's not a lot for me to grab. It was literally just the poison catalyst, and that was it. It's kind of sad.
All right, I got the ring.
Okay. You ready for our countdown?
Yep, do it up.
3, 2, 1, 0. Beautiful.
Perfect. I would like to get rid of Cup of Death now, game. Come on.
I also already did, but just with a shadow orb, like just as a whatever.
Yeah.
Shorb.
But you know what? I'm gonna grab a detox because we don't need the coin.
I think I might just run with a thicker deck today, just because.
Giggity.
I know, right?
Oh my!
There's nothing I really
you know
want
what?
to get rid of.
I can curse dagger.
One of you.
I can curse dagger today. That'll work.
Oh, you already found a curse dagger?
I did.
Lucky.
First darkness weapon I ran into in the shop. After like 40 fucking rolls. Hello, meditate. Give.
Really not much for me to grab here as far as cards go.
Boy, my deck's so thick.
Giggity.
Oh my.
Yeah, but there's nothing I really want to get rid of, so I'm just gonna deal with it. I might get rid of the Tome of Intellect, honestly. That could kind of go. Something like that.
Kind of go.
Something like that.
Something like that.
Let's see. I suppose that's probably the smart thing to grab. I suppose I can be responsible for once in my life.
Nah. Too much pressure. Don't start now.
All right, let me find something to get rid of it with. Boots of Swiftness. I think that's what I need to counteract all of this.
All of this.
Sierra, it depends. If they both hit the same one, then yes. Oh,
Yeah, that'll do.
I see you, Lee.
Yeah?
See what you found, you jerkbag.
I mean, everybody in,
Look,
everybody in
was-
chat sees Lee.
I was being responsible. Trying to be a good boy.
Just trying.
Sorry. I'll take the Hydra at the mods then.
Okay.
Oh, I try.
And then immediately in the following town, you can also find a yin yang if you want.
And if we don't have doing extra damage, like sanctified doing damage when more is applied, there's not a real point in both of us having it.
That's true. I should apply plenty for everyone.
Yeah. Also, I can now fanaticism with impunity because I found my black card.
See, also you're like, you bastard, but you have the cursed dagger.
True.
I want cursed dagger.
Well, unless I get Jinx. Yeah.
Someone got a continuum blade.
Yeah.
Was it you?
No.
No.
I'm gonna blame Bree for that. Yeah.
Okay. Let's see.
Ooh.
I don't really care about that. Alright, so let's see.
Rain toxicity.
In our city. In our
Yeah.
city.
Yup.
Oh.
That's where my head went to.
You can have
Man.
this.
He's going full Twitter. Look at all that toxicity.
Not quite full Twitter, because then it would also be on fire.
That's fair.
Spread more of the poison. That poison catalyst is mostly for just bosses.
Oh.
Hi guys, I'm here.
Oh, shadow binding.
That seems pretty good.
Shadow Binding is low-key one of my favorite mage cards.
Loki. What is it
Yes.
for? Is it Thor?
No,
your favorite card?
it's definitely a Loki card.
Oh, okay.
If it was a Thor card, it would just make the enemy explode.
I don't know. I think it'd make him pretty Thor.
There you go. Have a free energy for your next turn.
Thanks, pal.
Get him.
I'm pretty slowed up.
I mean,
Stop being powerful.
I don't think it matters. Especially not with that. Especially not with that vile gas right there. Yeah, that just
Well,
erases it
Now
all.
we're talking.
We can make it even
Bye.
more.
Kablooey.
This seems pretty good. Nope. don't wanna do that.
kaboom!
He's like thinking about it.
No. This is. I know that Thul's is very good at doing small weapon stuff, but
We don't need anything from anybody, so let's just take all their stuff,
steel.
and then let's go fight them and assert our dominance.
As soon as you said we don't need anything, I'm like, so we're burning it to the ground, right?
Huh?
Look, but then we would burn all of the $50 I'm going to take.
Yeah, the problem is we need to just steal everything now so that we can threaten them later with burning it to the ground.
Yeah.
Yeah,
see?
see, Your $50 is a sacrifice I'm willing to make.
An odd war.
And then
We
let's
5
just
foot says prove our superiority.
yeah. Be like, I don't care who either of you are. I'll show you who's boss.
Sauron and
fucked,
Edwin, you're
lizards.
both getting screwed.
But look, we have created unity between their tribes. They should be thanking us.
But we
Should
also,
be,
but we
they're
like
not.
we could have found a way to fix the unemployment epidemic as well, because if we had burned their village down, they'd all have to rebuild a new village. We could have actually helped more.
So, what I got from that sentence was that being unemployed is an epidemic.
Yes.
That's what I got from that.
It's not a new phrase.
Also, Visera, yes, we are going to the Spider Cave. We haven't been there in a while.
It's true, and it's Scott's favorite place, so I figured we should probably do it today.
Look, it legitimately might be Scott's favorite place because we kill all of the spiders while we're in there.
Not worth it.
I wonder. Do I try? No, it's not going to be enough.
Look,
It's not gonna
if
be enough.
if I go into the spider cave, I just want to be Cornelius because his answer to the spider cave is just set everything ablaze.
Just burn it down.
That's Cornelius' answer to everything.
Yes, but especially with the cave.
Look, my favorite Cornelius answer of burn it all down is finding the baker's son. His answer
That one was messed up.
his answer is burn it down, and it's not a great answer.
Wasn't that the one
No,
that has an
It
achievement
is a medium
tied to
rare
it or
answer.
something?
Yes, yes, there is.
That's why I had to do it once.
Yep.
I wish I could do this and Darkness Falls. Oh wait, I can because I have a mono gem.
Yeah, it's like,
Oh.
hold on.
Well, how about that?
So
Well, how about that?
look, sometimes
wait.
wishes do come true. Oh, look at that guy with his one hit point.
Not for long.
Also, I am poisoning myself now.
Very much so, yes.
Eventually,
I
it'll be
find it
fine
amusing.
because I will throw the stuff on me onto them. But I have to wait. Yes, a corrupt Spider Queen eye on Nezglect is some tasty stuff.
He's still
Wait a second.
alive.
Hold on a second. I just thought of something, Lee. You said the stuff that you have on you, you're going to throw onto them. Does that apply to all of the enemies or just one?
I think just one.
Oh, okay.
You talking Retaliator?
Yeah.
No, I am talking. Oh, hold on. The screen changed while I was looking at my stuff. I'll get through this screen real quick and then I'll show you.
I don't need another bane.
Let's see here before I click on it. I'll go over here. So yes, infestation. For the next 6 curse spells, I put
Oh,
plague
that's
rats into my
right.
hand, and then the plague rat, I transfer crap off of me onto them.
Well, actually, I was thinking of Retaliator because that's what
Well,
I thought you were going with. Does
I'll
the
also-
Retaliator do that?
Yes, the Retaliator also does that, and I will be looking for a Retaliator, but I can't guarantee that
But-
I'll get one. But the plague rats do something similar.
Well, again, the thing that I'm trying to go on here, does it apply to everyone?
It just
does
picks a
it- does-
target.
No. Yeah, it's
It's
single
just
target.
it's just one target.
Yeah.
Damn. Because what I was thinking, I was like, poison flask is a thing. If I apply that to you, then you apply it to all of them.
No.
That stonks.
I'm just going to take the money because my boots are better. Viper
for
can use that brigand armor better than I can.
Yes, I can.
I'm not gonna be
Yes,
super
I
fast
can.
now though, so be warned.
But
This seems
maybe you should be. Pacifism doesn't bother me.
I would say that it bothers me, but technically speaking, they're probably not going to get more. Like, they're not even going to get a
Hello,
turn anyway.
Lana.
So, oh great, Lana, wonderful. Just what I didn't want to see.
It's your favorite.
No, it's not.
Look, you don't have to worry about casting spells. You're fine.
Intense.
Hmm.
I'm not even going to be using that.
And probably poison spray, poison dart.
Spread it around just a little bit more than that, game, please. There, that's the best that I can spread it around.
That's fairly even distribution.
It is decently spread.
You can stealth up, but
he's trying to hide.
AoE doesn't care. Neither does poison.
Voidburg is the popular one.
And then... bonk!
Squish the spider.
Raise your hand if you saw that coming.
Why am I not surprised?
No one is surprised.
Not even remotely.
Well, I guess I'm just gonna do all of this.
Yeah. True. Lana's immune to slow, but she's already the slowest thing on the field, so who cares?
Yeah, now we just want to blow her up.
And it doesn't matter because these guys are already slow and I can't apply more than that.
Yeah,
so,
just blow Lana up.
Why?
Do you think you could finish that, or should I hit her one more time?
I'd hit her one more time.
One more time. Oh boy, yeah.
Yeah, so you're fine.
Like I said, AoE doesn't care. I mean, you know.
I feel like I can do better. There we go.
There it is.
What I've been talking about.
And then he did. The most unnecessary fanaticism of all
It's
time.
absolutely
Very
necessary.
necessary.
It's absolutely necessary. Is the spider the only one that survives? No, it doesn't.
Survive? What are you talking about? What is this survive thing?
Nothing survives when
ice
when Mal
comet.
comes around.
A different deck, holy fire.
I want another poison spray. I don't know if I do or not.
Poison spray is pretty good. It's a 3-hit poison
It is.
application.
I mean, I only have the one. Yeah, sure.
Unleash.
Probably take
the
that poison
curse.
spray and then get rid of like a viper strike and a I don't know, poison dart, something like that.
Do we want to go for the loot today, or do we want the honorable?
I think we want the honorable because I don't think the loot here is all that great, unless there's something here that you think I really,
There
really
is,
want.
there's something you can only get here, but I don't remember what it was. I don't remember if it was for poison builds or not.
Yes.
One way to find out.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Oh, look, I found a level in there.
You did. You did
Jinx,
find a
let's
level
go.
Hey, dark on enemies reduces shatter resistance by an additional 1% per charge.
there. Let the poison begin.
Look, I'll be poisoning more too, because I'm doing more darkness, which means more poison. Oh, wow, there's a porcupine just right there.
Oh, hi.
Well, sir, there was something really good there.
So
wasn't
that's why we came here, just for the porcupine.
All according to plan.
there? Sure.
You can't prove otherwise.
Love it
By
when
continuing blade, I never loved you.
Damn.
Wow. Wow.
Look, I mean, as a Bree player, I get it.
Uh-huh.
Just throw it in the dumpster.
Yeah, let's get rid of that. I don't care.
I mean, at least give it to Goodwill. Damn.
No, there's nothing but ill will when you threw it away.
Look, it needs to know I'm never coming back.
Why does that have to be the unupgraded poison spray? Come on, game. Fine, whatever.
Hit him with it all.
I am. Yeah, this is for you, Scott.
Well, you missed Scott and you hit the spider.
Oh, okay.
Clearly, your aim is bad.
Okay.
Ah, woo.
now that I have Envenom, I probably want Rain of Arrows, don't I?
Well, you could go that route.
You're still better off. You're still, for pure poison, you're still better off going with poison cards.
Okay. Because I'm just thinking of like the multi-hit stuff, and that was the only thing that came to my mind.
I feel like we have AoE covered. Good single target stacking is what you're going to be best at.
Okay. I mean, have poison catalyst that triples target poison. So at this point, I'm definitely going to want a friggin' mirror.
This is a shitty hand.
Hey, look. I can use that master spell.
You could.
Like he says this is a shitty hand, and then he just goes on to annihilate them.
Murders everyone.
Look,
I feel like I've been lied to.
Don't think I want a second evocation.
Toxic Strike's a trap, isn't it?
It is quite expensive.
Yeah.
And it doesn't get better.
Yeah, it's too expensive.
Oh, it really doesn't. I mean, it's good if you don't have anyone else that can do decay.
But no, wait, does Toxic Strike do decay? It didn't look like it did.
One of the upgrades does.
Oh, okay.
I'm running Condemnation, so we don't really need it.
Haha. Me and Maluka have our job, and it's the back two.
I'm on it, boss.
I got it. Not
Oh,
gonna
cat
for bang. Go away. So, Toxic Ring.
How many darkness application things do you have? Because, like, Black Talons also increases your darkness charges by 2, and I'm just trying to think. I mean, your damage with hit applies dark charges with the Black Talons, which is great, but are there any, like, scout cards that have anything to do with darkness?
I mean, really? I could. Well, no, I was gonna say I could probably wait for stuff, but having said that, like, my job here is to make sure that they are as weak to darkness as possible, and you all are going to just nuke them from orbit. Let me see here, you.
All right.
I don't want to poison spray because I'm afraid that's going to go onto those slimes, and then I'm going to be sad.
Well,
so screw it.
Just have your aim be true.
Nah. My aim is going to be true with these Viper Strikes. You. And you.
If you believe in yourself, you can turn it into more of a poison stream.
Isn't that what I'm doing right now on Twitch?
I feel like you need to see
Toxic stream.
I feel like you need to see a doctor about a toxic stream.
We're so fast.
Dr. Mertz, urologist? If it hurts when it hurts when it hurts? What?
I regret
Those
everything.
Those were words he just said.
My life.
Those are words.
It's not even my joke.
My
Those
life
are
is
words
filled
he
with
just
regret.
And suddenly nobody's watching the stream.
Look, I have brought 34 people along on this wonderful journey. Thank you.
You did?
Yeah, 34 viewers.
Okay.
Could just erase that owl. And I think I will.
Okay.
Or do I pour in all of my damage on the slimes, knowing that, you know, some of us can't contribute to that?
Yeah, I can't. Sorry.
Won't name names.
It's like
Definitely Viper.
I already named myself, sir, so you were too late on that one.
Fucking bye.
Got him.
Good job. You did it. Somehow I'm just like, I don't think this really matters because you have Malika going next.
Hello.
Yeah, see, it didn't matter. They would have all been dead anyways.
Look, It always matters. Also, what's all this flame crap game? Do you not understand who I am?
I think you need to see a doctor about flame crap.
Do you know who I am?
The Ice
Do
Princess?
you know who I am?
Oh, so we tell them that we're very sorry and we pay the 500 gold. That's
Fuck
what we
that.
do, right?
See, this is what I was saying. We needed to leave burning down the village as the final threat.
Mm-hmm. I want to kill him. It's just like, I'm not going to threaten you at all. I'm just going to murder your face off.
Well, if we threaten
Like in
them
that
properly, then we will.
I hate you for choosing that. God damn it. Why could the game not have chosen me?
The game was rigged from
Oh,
the start.
yeah, let's
oh my
go.
God!
Well,
They did not give us very much gold, though.
But they apologized for us looting their
could have
village.
got more XP out of it. What you're doing events.
Oh, I've never
Well,
seen the
I
rat
don't think it
option.
matters. Yeah, they're both
Aha.
guaranteed. Who cares?
Two to two,
Zoidberg is the popular one. It doesn't matter.
I feel like I have some twos in here. But
Hey, look, I won.
unfortunately,
Yay. Thanks,
not
game.
today. Into the spider lair.
Oh, Bree
So
can
why
force
would-
her way in there, too.
Gap. Yeah, sure. Why not? Let's do it.
If there's a Brie option, I will click it every time.
Option.
Every time.
Cheese.
Dead Adventures is loot. Cocoon is like pet that we already have.
Yeah.
Yeah. Loot. Pick up some of the items.
Do we?
Pick up the
Griffiths.
75 gold.
Do we game?
Do we? Do we really?
Man, we got more gold from that cocoon than we got from those villagers. We should go back and burn it down.
Yeah,
Oh,
really,
yeah. I'm
Oh.
hungry.
This eggs looks delicious. I want
Oh.
one.
It's like
That has
I
the
know
option
Thools
too?
can eat it and get well fed. I'm curious about the Zek ones.
I am too.
You know what? It's fine. Go ahead and choose that one. And then Zek gets poisoned.
I think closest to 2.
No, you should have gone with highest card.
Yeah, we're
Ah,
definitely highest. If,
I was about you should have gone with highest card.
if you and I are on the same one, Lee, and you want it to go highest.
look, I have a lot of curses. The curses are around 2.
See, that's why I initially went with closest to 2, because I know you have a lot
Yeah.
of 2s, but
Zek, Thools also has a lot of twos, and yeah.
Now we'll never know what the rat can do. I want it
Oh,
to eat a
no.
spider.
3s, 4s, and 6s.
Let's see here.
Look, I would have
don't
eaten a
think our-
spider right in front of Scott, and it would have been his most enjoyable experience.
Grogu did that. I bet that was really
yeah,
great for
I was gonna say I already have recent experiences with that. God, that was so
Yep.
gross.
You stealthed to Toxic Rain. That was a move.
Well,
Assert
whatever.
dominance.
I didn't I did Killer Instinct. Killer Instinct is not there for the stealth. It's there for the energy and the powerful.
And the stealth.
but also the stealth.
I was gonna say.
I don't care about this. No, whatever. I don't know. Whatever.
Also, you have a Bane, man. If only you could go into stealth for that.
You need to shut your
Look at you
face.
and your crazy talk.
You need to shut your face. That's what you need to do.
Look, all I know is there are spiders, and you could have killed them harder.
Well, I'm not here. Look, I may kill stuff by happenstance, but I'm here to enable the fucking people that are doing all the dark shenanigans. Okay?
There are spiders. The only answer is murder.
Well, murder them.
I can. I'm slow because there's spiders.
It's okay, buddy. It's not just because of spiders that you're slow.
Yeah.
Oh, you've been injected and paralyzed.
But at least
I'm not
they're-
paralyzed, but
They're
I'm
paying by becoming envenomated.
Envenomated.
Gotta be envenomated. Hey. I did it.
They got envenomated.
Hey, I don't need that many poison sprays, okay?
Don't think I need that.
New friend!
You should have taken the vial gas.
I have one. Thanks God.
You should have taken another one.
I can smash that herder easily.
Yeah, hey Scott.
Yeah.
Are you ready for Spider Mommy?
Look, I'm bound to get a rat victory in this cave somewhere, right? Right?
Look, man, I tried.
You know what, Lee?
I
Just
didn't
for
try.
you, I'll do this, okay?
Here's where I'm gonna draw my 0 cost. Yep, there it is.
Yep.
I tried.
Dang it!
I tried. You can't blame me. I tried. All right.
0 for 3.
Spider Mommy!
How's it going, the twisty?
It took me entirely too long to make the connection with the name Tula.
I am entirely. Like, all of me is Lee.
Okay. Do I care about the plate? I'm just gonna put all of this on Tula. That's what I'm gonna do. Annie.
Oh, now we're talking.
And now I end my turn, right?
Because Kalishtar, that is Spider Mommy.
Yes.
Not to be confused with Goat Mom. That's
And she can step on you 6 times at once. It's amazing.
Gross.
Look, man, some people might be into that, all right?
Gross.
Oh, I guarantee you some people are in fact into that.
And all of those people are Scott.
No.
So what we do is we just loiter in this area just for Scott, because he loves it so much.
And skip turn, and skip turn.
Turn and skip turn.
Let's see, 2, 4.
Can you do it?
I can go for like mega single target with
Yeah,
double
put it
curse
on
of
her.
agony and then a deep darkness.
Yeah, do it. Because once Tula's dead, it just ends the battle, doesn't it?
Yep.
Let's see, it pops at 25.
Up to 25, yeah.
So this curse of agony should be good.
Yep. That should be 24, which is
Which
the
is
best
perfect.
charges you can do.
Good.
And then big bada boom.
Kaboom!
Yup.
Alright. Finish the light work, Malika.
Okay.
I suppose.
I fully expected him to just, like, skip his turn.
Yeah. Tula is the Spider
do
Queen.
this.
I mean, she's gonna die anyways unless she removes the freaking poison.
How's it going, Blank Bank? A corrupt scroll
I
of intellect. All right, fine, game, fine. I'll take it.
I appreciate the thought game, but neurotoxin is not what we're doing.
I mean, it is poison.
It is poison, but it leads into mind stuff, which we're not doing mind stuff.
Well, but no, I mean, based on poison would still count.
Now here's some stuff.
Poison dagger.
Yeah, Venom Fang.
Yeah, you get the poison dagger. I'll grab
Oh,
the venom
no.
fang.
I'm actually considering the Cloak of Speed because I really need to go first again.
Sure.
Yeah,
speak.
I would. If you want it, I will give it to you. If you don't want it, I will take it. So decide now if you want it or not.
Yeah,
he's
I want it.
Okay.
Oh. I was talking about the venom thing. It's like, no,
'cause
Viper
the thing is-
absolutely wants that.
Yeah, I do.
It's like Shield of Thorns is nice, but I need to go first because I've got Push Forward, I've got Piercing Howls, like I speed manipulate. But
Yeah.
if I don't go first, it doesn't matter.
So if in that respect, I don't think there's anything else here I care about. So.
Spider Queen Eye. Just to make a certain squid sad.
Faceless. Faceless.
Interdimensional squid.
Yeah, it's squid. Is it a squid or is it a kid?
What do you mean there's an octopus on my face?
Oh, Mr. Bearman, I just meant the name because she's Tula, like tarantula.
Tarantula.
And she'll
Get
touch you in your Tula oblongata.
Get it? Do you get it?
Oh my. Also, Lee, because of the way you said that, now I have Particle Man stuck in my head and you suck.
Aha!
I'm counting that as a win.
Victory!
This win is butts.
I declare a recount. Rawr.
Ah!
It's
So... so ferocious.
Nezglick is a squid. Correct. And Tula oblongata, what's that? That's the spider part of your brain.
Scott has one of those.
His is defective. The part of your brain that says that you must love spiders. His doesn't work.
Correct. It's the word love got confused with murder.
Look, love and hate are awfully close to each other. Chemically speaking.
Wait, what? How did I... Huh. Okay. Sure, game.
Just all right.
Sure, whatever. Don't know you.
Eeny, meeny, miny, that one. Okay. We have some things here.
We got some things here.
Honestly, the amount of damage that this deals is not the point.
Yeah, it's all about the charges.
The amount of damage that it does is not the
Damn.
point. It goes on to kill 2 of them just by happenstance. And then the last
Hey,
one.
look,
Yeah.
everyone is dead.
Well,
The damage doesn't matter here.
Present.
it's the damage on the card, not the darkness dex. Because the darkness dex does the damage.
Uh-huh.
And do it yourself so I can put it on tools.
Do
What?
I need 4 of these? I don't think
It's like,
so.
what? No.
But you do need more vile gases.
I can still make one.
Damn.
Okay. What's coming and going?
Well, clearly we want to fight Malice.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, I was gonna say. No. I mean, we could do either. Sort
Yeah, it
of.
doesn't really matter.
Okay, sure.
I do some physical damage, but nobody does elemental damage.
Aha!
So I was like, I don't know why the elemental one wasn't just
No!
an automatic pick.
It's fine, Scott.
You
I
jerk.
got you,
Oh,
Scott.
good.
I got you.
People weren't even thinking about me.
Look,
And
Whatever.
does physical damage. Wait, why did you pick the physical one?
look. I'm behind Bree 100% all the time. Like literally, because she's at the front of the party.
Yeah.
I'm gonna profane you.
Unfortunately, you actually cannot argue with that logic.
Dear game, I need my profane card and friendly fire on, please. For reasons.
I mean, you know, I could just poison. No, I can't. He's gonna be taking anything that I put on him and just put it on the enemies.
Alright, so Thules, I need you to kill Malice, please.
Alright.
Just do everything you can to Malice.
All right,
Put all your poison on Malice.
all right.
Totally.
I feel like there's a flaw in this plan, and I can't quite put my finger on it.
It's
So-
called Lee.
Try not to
That's
think about
the
it too
flaw.
much.
It's early. Thinking is not a thing I do.
No,
My name is not Earl.
Earl.
You said Earl Lee.
Earl.
What about Earl T?
Well, usually it's gray.
I don't want my tea to be gray.
I'd like to object from this conversation. Please.
All right.
I just want you to have like a James Bond button on your computer chair. You just press it and just get ejected.
His last name is Roan. Da 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 da.
Oh, you just die if I do this. So,
Yeah, you do.
go away, please.
Kaboom!
Just murder things.
Something,
let's
something
see.
hashtag.
We're gonna go into a round 2 here.
Yeah.
I may.
Oh,
I may
Champy is actually
yeah.
gonna go off.
I might need a little bit of that if you don't mind. Thank you, sir.
Squeak.
Squeak!
Hello.
Get him, Malika!
Oh, that's a good draw.
It is not a bad draw.
Condemn the nations.
Have some regen, guys.
Yay. Wow. Yeah, Malice. I was about to say, do it on a Malice, please.
Yeah.
Because the other two are kind of dead already.
Could have killed Scorn before he bit off the thorns, though.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
feel like killing Scorn would have been the way to go.
Yeah,
'Cause him
I
not
probably
getting a
should've.
turn.
I suppose.
Maybe
but-
he won't eat thorns on turn 1.
No, I think he always does.
Oh,
yeah.
there he goes.
There they go.
But, like, it doesn't really matter that much because he was completely screwed anyway.
It matters to Bree. I understand.
Yeah.
It wasn't that much thorns. It was a little bit.
You don't understand. You're clearly not a Bree
Wait.
player. Thorns are everything.
Viper
Okay.
doesn't care. It's fine.
Ooh, Poison Catalyst. Best turn
Get
to draw
him.
that.
All right, this is your moment to shine, Duels. Get him.
Okay.
I gave you all of that energy.
I did not see that coming.
I did.
I might actually be Zenthus today. Look, my thing is applying poison. The only one that was left was the poison one. So what was I supposed to do?
Ooh, another knock
Oh,
interruption.
well, I mean,
Is it
Sure.
worth it? Is it worth it to get a volley?
Nah.
Eh, eh, eh.
Oh, that is.
I'm getting rid of it right away.
I know
Just
you. I know you are, but what a troll pick.
Trolling that's going on right now is ludicrous. Titan gauntlets.
Look, I feel better.
No, I don't think I care about Titan gauntlets. Or do I?
You can get the polluter and apply wet.
I could.
I suppose.
I was gonna say there was an argument where I should take the Hydra egg so I don't poison myself, but
Well, you said you're gonna be taking the poison off of yourself and putting it on them.
it's true. But you know, it's still all on the spicier side.
We're going.
I mean,
Don't
Blue
matter to
Portal
me.
still has like the new
Yeah,
the
don't-
new content, air quotes.
Yeah, the new content, but I guess it doesn't really matter. I don't think it matters too much.
Yeah, because it's all ice
I'm not sure
stuff.
if I'm not sure if I have like. Is there anything that I could still get unlocked at this point by going through the blue portal, or are we already past the point?
There might be
I
one.
have
something.
I have all the beavers.
do you
Oh
have?
my.
Giggity.
Oh wait,
Oh
no,
my.
we're playing Bree right now, but otherwise,
Because if there's nothing else that I can
Okay, so
Oh.
we should go blue for Bunny.
we want bunny. Okay, sure. The bun has spoken. I think that she just wants the friggin' white horde.
Wants Monty.
yeah, exactly.
wow, look at all of this excitingness.
Oh my god!
Yeah,
What?
the only
This seed
uncommon
is
event
bugs.
is the one that's just pure
It's
bad.
the one that's just bad, yeah.
You did this, Bun.
Don't put this on poor Bun.
Alright, just get rid of this tabula rasa for reasons.
Do I really care?
I rerolled once and just found another Vile Ring just sitting there.
Nice.
No, don't care about them.
You know, it's not a good argument, but there's a small argument for Thul's getting a Vile Ring just because he's got Blackthorn and he applies some darkness when he does that. It's a terrible idea. It's much worse than what he has.
Yeah, it's not a great idea.
But
it is an idea.
there
You're
is
not wrong.
there is an argument there.
I don't even know what I'm rolling for here.
Same.
I'm right there with
I-
you. I have no idea.
Well,
I think I'm gonna
kind of
save
want-
my money for Act 4 because again, Retaliators. I want the Cursed Dagger. That's what I'm looking for.
I'm looking at
I've
the
already
first dagger
found
right
two
here.
cursed daggers.
Yeah, I've rolled by it 2 or 3 times already as well.
Well, that means it must be here somewhere. The Vile Ring won't leave my shop. This Vile Ring is following me.
I'm looking at a Vile Ring too as well. So the real power play here is that I just ditched the Venom Fang for the Cursed Dagger.
The Vile Ring, I get it. You're cool and all, but I already have you. Go away.
Oh, I found spiked shoulder pads and I want them, but it would mean giving up the cloak of speed. I wouldn't be going
You
first.
probably still better with speed.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really need that speed.
Hey, Cursed Dagger.
Yeah, I'm just gonna hold out and power roll for a dark one when we get to Act 4.
Yeah, I'm gonna stop rerolling right now.
Yeah, I'm
I don't
saving
even
the
know.
rest
I
of my
don't even
money
know what
for
the
Act
hell.
4.
Actually, I do. I need that slot for the mirror. Other than that, like,
Let's see.
is there? There's really nothing else that applies more poison for in the ring slot,
I
is
might
there?
get rid of you.
I
It's kind of butts.
feel like there's one other item, but I think you're set for that.
Let's get rid of one of these and get rid of that.
Maybe I don't get rid of anything. Maybe I just run thick.
Run thick.
You know what? I'll get rid of one pestilence. I'll keep one. The Curse of Shadows is weak, but I need curses.
Heroes, can you see? Like, I feel like I'm missing something critical in my deck. Is there anything that you can think of that I really need to get out of the card shop?
Just need more Curses of Agony.
Honestly, running a single blue Song of Celerity would not be a bad call here.
Song of Celerity.
Just help kickstart our speed dominance.
Let's see here.
It's a one shot, burns, and just gives us all fast right away. Aside
Yeah,
from
I could do a
that-
lot of fast with push forward, but I can't guarantee drawing it. I have a pretty good chance of drawing it, but not every single time.
It just occurs to me that Deep Darkness is considered a curse spell. That's excellent.
Yes, it is.
It's done. Anything else?
Blue Blade Flurries are good for poison build. I assume you've already made all the poison daggers you can.
Man, I'm just catching up reading chat. Viper, stop being mean to Buddy.
What?
You were mean to her earlier. She was sad. Stop
How
it.
dare.
Okay, sure.
He's just like, I'm not even sure what I did.
This is when he blamed her for
Yeah.
this map having like nothing
Oh,
on
yeah, that's
Yeah.
right. Look,
The nerve of this guy.
am I wrong?
Yes!
she was like, you go blue, we got the blue, and there's nothing here.
That's not
You
her
know,
fault. She's not the
maybe-
maker of the game, as it turns out.
Maybe Bun Bun was right. Maybe Viper really is Zinthus.
it. Yep.
Little did you know. Anyway. So, did I want just the one blade flurry?
Yeah, I was like, honestly, I would almost take both of those and get rid of like poison sprays.
Oh, the Elven Cuirass? I remember the Elven Cuirass is really good, but I can't remember why.
It gives armor and
Uh.
something every time you apply fortify or
Yeah.
reinforce.
Yeah, and it's speed down, so...
Oh, yeah, that's... Unfortunately, if it's speed down, then that doesn't really work for me, because I kind of need to go fast.
Yeah.
Gotta go fast.
It is gonna be less poison, but I suppose being able to target
It's less poison, but it's
monster-
it's targetable, which is
Okay.
why I think it's better.
Yeah, I'll do that. I'll get rid of the poison sprays for the blade flurries then. Done and done.
I also
Shen-
would recommend flipping one of your Banes to yellow.
Shen, what you're doing is you're counting on me to remember something, and my memory is notoriously awful. So if I remember, I will do so, but I cannot guarantee that I will remember because my memory is bad.
Oh, what was the other thing? You said freaking.
Poison daggers. Did you not
Poison
make your
daggers.
poison daggers?
Hang on. I don't know if I did or not. That might be the one. I don't know if that's one I picked up or not. Poison dart. That's not it. Yes, I did. I made
Okay.
Poison daggers.
And then you're pretty much set.
Yeah, that's fine.
All right.
Well.
So it's
Sure,
Wherever.
Trying to think of where we don't go that often. Really mess about here.
We don't usually go up into the forest. Like, we could go to
Yeah.
Breeze Node. I don't remember what
Oh,
happens
yeah.
there
I
when
have
you
no-
have Bree.
Let's
I
do
still
it.
have the question marks for that node. Yeah, let's do it.
Let's go
What could possibly go wrong?
to the north.
The north.
We can ignore him,
I mean-
or you can absolutely fail at healing him.
I think that failed.
Look, hey, what a dick.
Look, I think that
That's just-
failing. I think that failing is actively bad for him because then he gets friggin'
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
well,
I think it's just low self-esteem.
I've already got
Um,
that.
yeah. Look, I'm
would
just
say
trying to
choose
make your
lowest
character
card, but
accurate.
I would say choose lowest card, but okay, never mind.
Fucking of course.
Ah, see?
No, but you winning is good.
That was
No,
good,
no,
yeah.
I know. Hey,
Hey,
buddy.
look, Monty.
Bunny.
Oh,
Oh.
that was
Yeah.
that was the one thing missing from that. Not that I needed it, but that was the one thing missing from that Sylvie run.
Well,
It's
good
like
thing
never
we're
got
not
her.
doing that because putrefaction is like the one thing we can't do.
Yeah, it
That's
murdered our
true.
run.
Yeah. Plus, that doesn't apply poison.
But it is Monty.
There
But
you go.
I have
You
no
got Monty.
healing that is not dark based.
Now,
Likewise.
Bun needs to turn the stream off, so she doesn't see us murder the hell out of Monty.
No. We're just tucking him in for a nap. Don't worry about it.
We
A
call
dirt-
it the big sleep.
A dirt nap.
Also, Monty
Oh,
is
I didn't
immune
get my
to
push
being
forward.
slowed under any capacity.
Yep.
So And then everybody just goes fast again. Doom's to go last. Ow. I've been niffed.
Excuse
Niffed.
me.
Nits. At least I'm faster than one of them.
At least I'm faster than one person.
I'm not. I'll be back here for reasons.
Furious is just like, it's me. That one person is me.
They all have evasion.
Well, Blade
Fucking
Dance will...
course
One Blade
they
Dance will
do.
get rid of all of it.
I know, but it still irritates the hell out of me.
Hooray! Now I'm faster
Look.
than Goat.
Mister, I'm not here for damage. I'm just here to apply poison.
You all were the ones that like bashed me for stealthing up and then not using the attack card. Shut the hell up.
Yeah, I'm just saying. All this time you've been like, I'm not here to do damage, and now you're like, well, they're needing me.
In our defense, you did say you get rid of all the stealth cards, and you clearly lied.
Look, I kept a hold of Killer Instinct because it gives energy. You numbnuts.
It's also a stealth card.
That's all that card. No.
Go on.
Nah, I'm done. It's like I'm done. Job soon.
I think if I Deep
Something
Darkness
be doing.
now, I was just like, I'm not going to be able to get that dark any darker.
You nuke Monty.
I'm debating on if I
Shit,
spread
hit him
it.
again.
Because I think with 168 poison, you can almost assuredly just...
Yeah, he's
Whack 'em.
absolutely going to be able to kill him.
Yeah, I
so
think you hit the
put
front
put that on
guys
some.
since
Yeah,
he's
put that
about
on
to go.
someone else.
But I have no chance of popping him, so I'm not going to be able to kill him.
That's
That's
true.
So I'm
I'm
going to
pretty sure I'll pop him.
go there.
Take that poison.
Gave you the crazy look.
Take that poison, watch it burn.
No.
I mean,
I mean, yeah, you just
Grr.
let it rip.
Let it rip.
And fully
Monty
healed.
is still alive.
I think you can kill the front one, but I don't think you can kill Monty because Monty's not close enough to popping. Oh, you
Hold
can't
up.
even pop the front
Big
one
brain.
either.
big brain.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wow. He
That
was
does
like,
any good.
It's
he's looking
not
after the
enough.
cars, and it's still not enough.
So let's not call it Big Brain. We'll call it Brain.
it was brain.
How's it going,
It could have been
Armand?
so good. He seppuku'd. God damn it.
No, he divided himself into two rabbits.
He took the phrase "divide and conquer" very literally.
Apparently. Or in his case, it was just divide and die.
James is the parent, not me. How many times do I have to say this?
Apparent James.
There you go.
That you know of. Dun dun dun.
Uh-oh, SpaghettiOs. Alright, let's see what we can do here.
You can play the one thing, followed by the other thing, followed by the other thing.
I can. Put all the poison on.
You could make that goblin hilariously poisoned for a brief second. triple and then Goldbane.
Yes, but also no. Because we
True,
all know that
but
that's
it would
we
be
all,
funny.
We all know that that's the
Murder
that's the
him
wrong
harder
choice
than
here.
he's ever been murdered before.
That's... we gotta get rid of the Monty clones here.
I mean, I'm going next. They're gonna die.
It's not gonna do much damage, but it will apply a fair amount of poison to him.
Oh, Bearman, I hope you're making enough for everyone. That sounds delightful.
What?
Oh, yeah, that'd be lovely. I'm gonna do this. I didn't draw what I wanted. That said, I can still pestilence by equivalent exchanging myself for.
That gives energize, not
Oh,
energy.
curses! Literally, I'm gonna hit him with one.
Is what you do, yes.
Ah.
Juice me.
Oh my.
my.
Sounds serious.
Oh my. Unholy
it's
Storm, and it's done. Done so funzo.
Ta-da!
Suddenly Hassenpfeffer.
Ricochet. Corrupt
Uh,
Ricochet.
Bearman, going to Indiana to
Oh,
get onion
God.
rings. I feel like I've traveled that far for less.
I could walk
mean,
500 miles.
I have somewhat recently been to Indiana.
So, more Thorn Proliferation.
Ooh.
But exotic equipment
Yes.
shop.
Yes, please.
They're not going to be gaining that much Thorns. Last time they gained one per use or one per card.
This is at,
Yeah.
we're at 2 now, I think.
They're not going to live long enough for it to matter.
Yeah,
Plus,
it's not gonna matter.
I'm gonna put Sanctify on all of them.
Yeah, he sanctifies and I directly heal, so. If any team could pretty much say we don't care about Thorn Proliferation, this is probably the one.
We're not gonna take it. No, we're not gonna take
We ain't
it.
gonna take it.
Hey, push forward.
We're not
Got
gonna
there
take
eventually.
it anymore.
So my song of celery is just pointless.
Song of Celery?
If I get my push
Yes,
forward.
I said that on purpose.
But it's a good backup if he doesn't get it because it's not
Yep.
guaranteed.
I know.
Yeah, whereas yours is guaranteed.
Let's set up
Have fun at school,
Look at that.
Fluffles.
Look at that dirty stealth card.
your face. You need to shut it.
Ah.
No.
Okay.
I like to imagine that even between vocalizing, he's staying true to the spirit of never shutting his face by keeping his mouth permanently agape.
This is not just my life now.
Also, his eyes are open, his ears are open, all those skin pores, nose.
Oh my. Oh my.
The faces have lots of
Clearly,
orifices.
I'm just a mess.
Let's see.
It's
Yeah,
not necessary.
I think we just go AoE style.
Doesn't matter if it's not
God.
necessary.
I mean, yeah, I was
It's
gonna say
funny.
it does apply. It does apply friggin' darkness.
All right,
That.
finish them off.
My old friend.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
Yo, dog.
Got him.
And they're dead.
Condemnation.
A corrupt volley.
A corrupt icicle barrage. Sad Evelyn noises. I don't think I want another Curse of Shadows. It's not the curse I'm looking for.
Volley's still not worth it.
Yeah, I was about to say.
I'm aware that James wants to play Among Us with Jack Black. I mean, I want to play Among Us with Jack Black too. Oh, that's a corrupt yin yang badge.
There's a lot of corrupt shit here. What the fuck?
Oh, corrupt
so-
all-seeing amulet. Oh my god.
Goodbye, Hydra Egg?
Is it goodbye Hydra Egg, or is it goodbye my normal yin yang badge, or is it both because we
Or
get
we
3, 2,
both.
1?
I like both. Both is good.
All right. You ready for the countdown?
Yes, sir.
3, 2, 1, go.
Yep, that'll do.
Well then.
That'll do, pig.
Our work here is done.
Oh,
Lord have mercy.
everything is to be so
Look at all this
sanctified.
friggin'.
This was a
God.
nice shop.
This was like an amazing shop.
Yeah, I was
do
gonna say
want-
like it.
It's just unfortunate there's really nothing here for me.
Look at all this Nesglect gear. We keep
Yeah.
this is like the Nesglect seed, and we didn't take them.
Yeah.
So, Lee, what you do is you write down the seed.
I don't have to write it down. The
And,
game
and
writes
you
it down
just
for
title
me.
it. You just title it as corrupt all-seeing eye.
Bree, teach us.
Let me explain what.
Oh, fucking lecture! I'm out.
Look, I'll listen to anything that Bree's got to say.
Why? Why didn't you follow through with that? You should have selected leave. God.
Part of me thought about it.
Because free stuff is good.
So you just get some shards.
Free stuff.
It's alright.
We could
Could
forage.
get more shards.
Yeah, sure.
I
Oh.
believe.
This can't go badly.
You're right. It
Oh.
could.
Hey, look at
Oh,
that.
You're absolutely right. It couldn't go
Just
badly.
absolutely nailed it.
Perfect.
It was my firm belief.
BRB buying a Powerball real fast.
Shit, I wish. Huh. Huh.
That's a fancy debilitate.
That's a corrupt debilitate. Do I want it?
It's like
It is rather expensive.
it's on the expensive side, and most
But,
bosses
man, that's
are immune
that's
to
a
weak.
lot of mark. Yeah, but that's
Yeah.
a lot of mark for one hit.
Yeah.
I'll leave it up to you. If you don't think I need it, then I don't need it.
I mean,
It's just
you
because of how
don't need it,
expensive it
but-
is. Okay,
Yeah.
we don't need it. It's fine then.
just moving on.
Move on.
Moving on.
But
Moving
the,
on.
But the corrupt one is pretty. I will give it that.
Moving on.
It
Moving on.
is pretty. But maybe not. Maybe if we had like a dedicated battery, yeah, sure, but we don't. So
Is this hand of corruption?
end of corruption. This is just all of the corruption.
I was gonna say you should have enraged to see if you can draw into another corruption. I don't even know if that's possible. I don't know what's in your deck.
Well, that's
Wouldn't
why I
have
wanted
been
Arsenal first. It could have given me more corrupt cards to draw into.
How about that?
It didn't, but it could have.
The possibility was there.
Shout.
Let it
Let
all
it
out.
all out.
Yeah. These are the things that we have talked about previously when we made that joke before.
Etc.
Come on.
Etc.
I'm talking to you.
So on and so forth. Like friggin'
Shamounly.
worse than friggin'
Shaman.
Hey,
Shatner.
your celery song is good.
My song of
because-
celery.
So there you go.
That's what I'm going to call it from now on, just because.
Because Bree's the only one that's fast right now. You could speed the rest of us up.
Suddenly not useless. Never mind. It made me go just faster
Hey,
than the ogre.
hey, that's one more faster than you were a second ago.
Two Brutus.
Let's see here. A Tupute?
No, it's Brutus.
E too.
Bless you.
Hey Lee, you seem cold. Any reason you're not in your ultra comfy ultra C on athletics hoodie? I am in that hoodie.
Good Lord.
Exclamation point merch.
In the chat.
In the chat. Exclamation mark Zelda!
And the hat. I'm like decked out in gear today, but I'm also have the blanket on because I'm cold.
Yeah, the weather has gotten quite cool in the past like couple weeks.
It didn't work.
What a shock.
This is why we can't have nice things.
Bunny, it's okay. He's dumb.
Shut up.
I saw that going in my head.
Like, I can't see that was directed at me, but I can feel it.
you can assume.
I could just feel it. I sensed a disturbance in the force.
Look, Bunny said you were mean to her again, so I called you dumb in return.
Shut your face. Not funny.
Finish them. With extreme prejudice.
Okay.
Extreme prejudice.
Did it.
He did it. Look, you asked for it.
If only
I understood the assignment.
That's unfortunate.
if only we could apply some sort of sanctify with literally everything we do.
Yeah.
Armory.
Sure, I'm in here.
Armory! I'll use a smoke bomb. Get behind me. I'll cover you. I'll curse them. Drink these potions.
The curse one's bound to be darkness based, right? It's
Yeah, I
bound to
believe
be.
so. The darkness.
Let's do it.
Dark and slow.
Dark and slow.
Oh,
I like it.
I like that a lot,
That's-
actually.
That's fine. Yeah, that's fine.
Well,
Okay.
play all the things.
I actually don't think I'll Arsenal first this time because I really want to get my push forward.
Well,
Yeah. If
We
you wanna
need, we
get your
need the
push
game to
forward.
give you more push forwards.
Yes. A second push forward for
Oh, there you go.
Hey, there you
consistency
go.
would be nice. Hey, look. Push forward.
and just
Nice.
like that, we have been pushed forward. Oh, and you can push them back.
Yes.
Way back.
Push back.
Oh, I do have
Push.
blood.
Push him back. Push him back.
If you're gonna
Way
standard,
back.
I was gonna say if you're gonna standard bear, you should do that first because it's hand size. But
Yeah, but it's the heal is based on hand size. No one needed the heal until after I blood raged.
you could have healed Gooderer. Just saying.
No, I could have healed 0. Now I'm healing 7.
But your potential for heal would be Gooderer.
But there was nothing to heal.
Stop it, you two.
But it would be
No.
Gooderer.
You
Dad
can
and
make
Dad are
us.
fighting.
Maybe we want to fight.
But Bun, you have the power to stop this.
You would think this is a bit, but this is literally me and Scott at all times.
Yes, this is not a bit.
This is just our life.
I've been around you guys long enough to know that that's how it is.
Song of celery.
It's like the worst song.
I think I know what I'm gonna do here, and it's not gonna be set up. It will be toxic rain.
Oh, you do have the right bane in your hand.
I do.
Oh, you could just fuck the boss over.
Let's see here. So, toxic rain.
Toxic rain. How many
If you
times can I make that joke again? Toxic
poison,
rain.
poison. Don't blade flurry. If you poison dagger, catalyst, and then bane, you're gonna get the most bang out of your buck.
I have a feeling that there's a wild James lurking about somewhere, because
there?
I see that I have timed out Scott for 600 seconds, but I didn't do it.
How dare
Wow.
you?
So I'm guessing there's a sneaky James pulling
That's
some shenanigans.
The funny thing is, I didn't even know I got timed out until you
yeah.
said something because I'm not in that mode.
Like I saw it pop up, and I was just like, "What's happening?"
I was
That
just
makes
as
more sense.
confused. I was like, I'm being set up. It's the perfect crime. How dare you besmirch my good name?
Good morning, James.
What's up, James?
Are you perfectly good at besmirching it yourself?
It's like I don't need anybody to disperse my own name. Only you can. I don't need to do it myself.
That was
Yeah, it was.
Was it?
Think about it.
delicious word salad.
Also, Heroes, I was confused there for a second. Like the Bane, I was like, I'm going to do all this damage, and then it like did very little damage. I'm like, why am I doing very little damage? And then I noticed I was like, oh, this is the apply poison one.
Yeah.
Oh.
That
didn't you knock this
negative
eruption?
95% shadow resist is beautiful.
Well, they are dead.
Did you noxious eruption or no? I could swear I didn't see it happen.
I didn't. Because,
I was just like, I had tons of poison on him. Why didn't you do that?
Because, look, Maluka needs a turn sometimes.
I do appreciate turns.
Fair, I suppose.
Oh man, those are choices.
Wow.
Why couldn't that Death's Reach be corrupted? Then I would take you. But you're not, so go away.
You're not. You're worthless.
Will he do it?
I
See, look, you have to think about it, and everyone yells at me when I don't immediately take it, so I feel at least some vindication there.
Okay.
It's only because I'm not.
Look.
Doing a different kind of build where it was hard to
Yeah, I know.
buy,
Trust me, I get it.
but I still took it.
But you still had to think about it. I still take justification. It wasn't automatic.
but gosh, I don't think either of these are good for me. I was looking at Deadly Strikes, but then I'm just like, I'm not really doing direct damage. It does apply vulnerable, but meh. I'd rather spend my energy on other things. I'll take Hidden Hand and probably just dispose of it.
James, why is everyone toxic today?
I mean,
like it's just the
Oh,
build.
where's the one?
I mean,
It's rubbed off. Hey, look, grab gauntlets.
Oh, Icebreaker on Bree. That should be a beautiful thing, but right now it's not what I'm doing.
Yeah.
Not today.
You know,
I don't know.
I feel like the Venom Flask has run its course for now. So
I mean, Royal Coin going into the last town. Oh, it's beautiful.
yep, that's the reason why I decided to grab it.
Hey, money.
Just on the ground for anyone to take.
Sure.
Find a penny, pick it up. Something, look.
We challenged fate and ran as fast as we could.
All
right, everybody got your eyes on the prize?
Yep.
Broken bone. Let's go.
Here we go.
Man, that was hard.
That was a tough one.
Woo!
Tough
I only
one.
moved like twice.
Alternatively, I'm just like, we don't all have to pay attention to this. That's like, I'll just wait there and see what everyone else chooses, and like, okay, yeah, that's the right one.
Why do you want an alternative, Lee? Am I not good enough?
Depends
Anyway.
on the day.
You know what? That's fair.
Emotional damage.
Yeah, I agree, James.
That's right here. This is the reason I need to get myself another monitor so I can actually see what the hell's going on in chat.
I couldn't live life without 2 monitors these days.
Same.
I wonder if it's possible.
I will
that I can
eventually
get
have
a
tutors.
cheap monitor.
I'm telling you, Scott. Give me a budget, and I will figure you out.
Yep.
You would figure out Scott.
Down with this plan.
Bless you.
I feel like you would have an easier time figuring out how black holes work.
It's Hawking radiation, easy stuff, really.
Really?
Yeah.
Maybe using the song of is not going to really do anything, is it?
No,
Correct.
not right now.
So do
Not even a little bit.
everything else.
Do everything else. It doesn't matter. This.
I thought Lee would say I can't live my life without chat. Well, that's also true. Without chat, I am nothing. But a mere shell of a man.
What is a man?
The miserable
want me to just-
pile of secrets.
Do you want me to just stack all the poison on Ariel?
Yeah, may as well.
Oh, welcome back, Fluffles.
There you go. She is the setup. Like, sneeze any sort of darkness on her and she's toast.
I can do a couple of interesting things. I could just annihilate her from existence.
It would be, if you use Noxious
hate that
Eruption,
plan.
it would be almost like perfect kill.
Then
That was 269s.
Oh
double
my.
nice.
Double nice!
And then just
That's
goodbye.
Vidania. In Mexico, that's 2 Vidanias. Sorry.
Stop! God, man.
I regret nothing.
Of course you don't. I know you don't.
Life is just way more fun this way.
Nobody told me that life was going to be this way. Thank you.
Ow.
I waited patiently for it.
Well, like the problem is that I'm on push to talk, so that would just be slapping my shoulder. a little bit more vigorous than I intended.
If anything, that just makes it better.
Things are happening.
My shoulder hurts. What the hell?
Things are happening.
Go to the doctor. Why are these handprints on your shoulder? Well, you see, Doc.
Well, you
Look,
see.
I don't ask about your day job. What the hell?
Jesus Christ. Hello, Poison Catalyst. How are you?
Oh, James is in a place.
Yeah, he's got the backup vocals. It's like I'm always stuck in second gear, etc., etc.
This is going to be the most poisoned rock you've ever seen.
Hasn't been my day, my month, or even my year. But I'll be there for you.
Hey, I'll be there for you.
I'll be there for you. I'll be there for you. I'll be there for you.
Like I've been there before.
I could just give him some things. Here, have some things.
Hey, buddy.
Oh no, it puts it in my deck.
That's unfortunate.
Does it?
No, it
Where?
puts it in your hand. Let's play right
But-
into your hand. It's when
but
you play
where?
a curse now.
Oh, it's when I play a curse.
Yeah.
But yeah, put play right into your hand. Next 6 curse spells.
I got.
Okay, and there you go.
Jobstone.
That's pretty cool. I don't know why I've never seen that before.
I like how you put that on Malika, who was already maxed out on energy, and Bree was going next.
Champy!
Because I'm conditioned that Malika goes after me.
Sometimes Lee's gonna lead, yo.
You know what? It's funny that she's mentioned that because I was actually expecting the same thing, and then I was like, Bree's going. I was like, oh, okay.
But it's fine. Hit him with that rampage. Get him.
Yeah.
You did it.
See, and now Maluka's going, so it's all fine.
Uh-huh. I'm pretty sure the malediction. Well, it might.
They're just so dead.
Come on. Come to Beavis.
What are you doing?
There it is.
Oh, okay. I see.
Okay, bye.
I'm down for that.
Like, I know it's in there somewhere, goddammit.
Just vaporized from the face of the earth.
Mm-hmm.
Endless Abyss is too expansive, and Curse of Weakness is too expansive.
Okay, that being said, if you can pull off Endless Abyss, it is so worth it.
Oh yeah, it is.
It is nice, but it's very
really
powerful.
expensive.
That's why I didn't pick it up before. It's just
But since it's here for
crazy.
free.
Well, the cost was not the problem. I have shards. Nah. Oh, now it's everyone's favorite boss. Will it be me or Viper who gets frozen out of existence?
Look, for the first time here on the channel, it can't be me.
I mean,
And I'm okay with this.
Lee, do you really want to take that bet?
Well, look, it all depends on if Bree can speed us up or not.
Stealthed.
And I can't.
Oh, well, so goodbye, everybody. I'm just going to go AFK for a while.
Bye, Lee.
Do it.
Screw it.
Don't let your dreams be dreams. Goodbye, everybody.
No, go ahead. Keep hitting me. It can only end well for you.
See you later.
Yeah, I have already applied a surprising amount of poison just from my.
Oh, game, please give me Poison Catalyst. It didn't. Thanks, game.
Womp
You're an
womp.
ass.
Now, if Malika can somehow go before me, there's a chance that they can get a dispel, but I don't think that one Song of
it's-
Celerity is gonna make them go fast enough.
It's also
Yeah.
your paralyzed is one too deep for my dispel.
Yeah.
Alright, well. I think Double Blade Flurry and whatever else. That could have been so much freaking poison.
James, I would have said it if I caught it. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I missed it too.
What'd you miss?
He said shave and a haircut, and he said he's not a toon, so I was supposed to go 2 bits.
Oh.
Or if anything, I say shave and a haircut, and then he screams out 2 bits while bursting out of a wall, doing a big old song dance thing, and then Judge Doom has a whole scene, and then he scars my childhood with his freaky eyes at the end of the movie.
Doom? Was that his name?
Yes.
Huh. You know, funny enough, I never actually knew his name. I just knew him as the creepy dude from friggin' Roger Rabbit.
Nightmare Fuel.
He's just Christopher Lloyd.
Yeah, that's just how he looks. And frankly, it was insensitive of you to really bring that up like that.
Oh, James, I will watch Roger Rabbit anytime. Just let me know.
Wait, hold on a second. Have you all done a Roger Rabbit movie night recently?
Y'all being who? Because I've never done a movie night.
We haven't, no. We haven't done... I don't know that we've done Roger Rabbit at all, actually.
Have you ever done... You need to bring that up to Bub, man.
Bob!
Bring that up
Don't
to
be Bob
Bob.
now.
He'll be real receptive. Bob will be
Bring it up
like,
to Bob.
"Who are you and why are you talking to me?"
Yeah, oh, God. The first time next time I'm in voice with him, I'm just going to call him Bob and see how he reacts.
Also, shockingly enough, Hidden Hand is actually going to help me here.
Well, I think that's the point.
So, of course, the first thing you play afterwards is a zero cost. That's how that works. Oh, right, you're right. That's the one when your hand is empty.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I was like, what are you talking about?
Look, no what? You're the only one that ever plays Thools. I'm not used to it.
Ta-da!
Look at that. Look at that.
Well,
Look at
that's going to do some shit.
Look at it.
Catalyst,
go on.
Goldbane, Bluebane?
That.
Yeah. Catalyst, and then Bane is butt.
Yep, Catalyst, Goldbane, and Bluebane. Probably.
Yeah.
That's going to be gross. Jesus Christ. Well,
I'm just the poison dealer.
he's poisoned.
I'd
like to point out that I had no turns. Zero turns happened on my.
Now you know. Now you know how I felt.
I take last reward, don't I?
I'm
I'm pretty sure I take last reward.
Do I take Siphon
Rewards be
Life?
good. You don't need it.
Yeah, I don't.
At all. If it was corrupt, maybe.
What if I'm corrupt?
I mean,
If
it wouldn't surprise me. So I
Hey,
give
look,
up
another Raven staff.
I give up the Venom.
It's really been showing up. Yes, ultra corrupt. We have to stay on brand.
Ultra cut poison. Anyway.
I'm just ultra confused.
And that is
Sounds
ultra
like from
correct.
Any other time.
Are you going for the dark side of Act 4? Is there a dark side?
I don't know.
Look at all these events.
I would assume they're talking about the southern part of the map because it's got like shadow bridges. I don't know.
Well, the
Yeah, aesthetically speaking, the top half of it is the light
is
side,
light side, yeah.
and the bottom half is the dark side.
And they don't actually have cookies. I've looked.
Aww.
Hey, look, a porcupine.
Cool.
Don't
care.
No, Lightbringer, you're the
Roll.
opposite of what I want.
I found a Pandora's box and a nullifier. Not looking for any of them.
I just want a dark one.
There's a monoloop. Don't want that. I want a nullifier. I mean, I'd also take a dark one,
Lightbringer.
given the opportunity. Oh. Here's the depressing thing. I'm staring at a mirror, and I don't think I need it.
Yeah, considering what we have in our slot,
yeah.
I don't want it.
Yeah, but that's depressing, because it's a mirror.
Life. That's not what I want.
Can I find that, please?
I just rolled past the mirror, and I feel bad about it.
Keep rolling.
What? I will take a safety cloak of speed, maybe? I guess it doesn't matter, because my boots of swiftness are close enough.
Holy Grail on me could be hilarious this run, but I'm not doing it.
Well, I finally found an Amulet of Thorns.
Stop showing me the Lightbringer.
Retaliator, you do always come back.
Furos, can you think of any bit of armor that I would want more than a Cloak of Speed?
Probably not.
There's nothing that's really going to contribute to poison that's armor based.
No.
So, yeah, I'm going to get the Cloak of Speed then.
So now the only thing that I would care about is the Dark One if it shows up.
Good fucking luck.
I just found a Mountain King, Bree.
That would be nice.
I have found the Dark One. I will wait.
I found a Laurel, which is very tempting. I like the stimulant pills, but
I just rolled into 2 Pandora's boxes. Before I start breaking a ton of boxes. Okay, jeez. Crushed under an avalanche of gold.
Probably.
2.
Jeez. Hey, look, a mountain cake.
I like the bonk hammer. Woo.
Hey, look, another mirror. Oh, God, that hurts to roll past.
Ooh.
Oh,
Okay.
hey, a Yin Yang badge. I can grab that, right?
Oh, hey, yeah. Well, the one we have is pretty dirty. So.
Okay, I found the ring that I want. I want the Viper ring, don't I? For every poison I apply, that's bleed as well.
It's not bad. It is not bad at all. If you're going for pure poison,
yeah,
you're better off with what you have. If you're going for damage output, you sweat.
Because the poison plus 1 is pretty big.
Yeah.
Is it? Well, also I'm thinking that there's a card that I can get that will turn bleed into more poison.
Oh, I found a
rolling. I'm gonna grab a drink. I'll be right back.
Yeah.
Nah. I guess I'll stick with pure poison. I'm gonna stick with it.
They see me rolling. They hating.
But do I take a Mountain King over my Amulet of Thorns? That's...
There's a Cloud Song game.
Lightbringer.
No, I don't want Cloud Song. I have to.
Here's a
I have to get the
Defiler. There's a Nether Blade. There's an
Iron
Ankh of
Fortress.
Life.
What the hell? Another Cloud Song. You need to stop, game.
Another Defiler. There's the Bonk Hammer. Another Defiler. The Dark One. Okay. I'm ready for Furious when he comes back.
Ankh of Life. Damn it. I'm going to have to ask for a loan from Furious once he gets back.
You know, I'm just going to get rid of this Corrupt Arsenal. It's honestly not doing me any favors.
Bunny, you are right. Ultra Capitalism Ho. I think I just named the VOD Capitalism Ho. I will have to edit that post-stream. You are correct. How could I miss out on my own branding?
How could you? I can't believe you've done this.
In fact, I'm waiting right now. Hold on.
While we're waiting.
Hold on, let me make sure that today's video is scheduled.
And bye. Wait.
No, you hold on 1 second. Hold on, I'm involved
Puros.
now. Give me 1 second.
Okay. I need to make a withdrawal from the Bank of Furos.
Okay, how much you need?
Just like some.
He's like, yes.
I guess some to be able to re-roll into Mirror.
Well, I can't guarantee that, but
Like I said, just some.
I've rolled into the mirror twice.
Here's a few attempts.
Thank you.
Okay, let me just
I
rename
found the
this
one.
video.
Game. Why you do this?
In a quick answer, Sierra, the higher the dark stacks go, the bigger the explosion gets.
Correct.
Oh man, the one would be so nice. But if I'm going pure poison, I have to hold on to the Venom Amulet. It's sad.
Okay, are you ready for a countdown?
Yes, sir.
All right. 3, 2, 1, go. Oh, it's so easy.
There it is.
It's so
There
easy.
it is. Okay.
So beautiful.
Found the mirror. Everybody make sure that you've bought whatever you want before I dispose
Oh,
of it.
I am done for the rest of my days. Now and
Yeah,
forever.
Yep, I'm good.
Scott, are you good?
Yep.
Okay. It has mirror.
And I think I'm in the
Man,
same
it's-
boat as I was before, where I just...
It's so sad that they don't have a gold item that's good for poison. That just sucks.
You know what? I'm gonna get rid of the Darkness Falls. I gotta keep those. I gotta keep that. I got to keep as many
Sad.
curses as possible. I gotta keep the Noxious Eruptions, obviously. You know what? I might just get rid of all of the Pestilences.
I've actually been surprised you kept them this long.
It's because they're a good applicator. But
Ooh.
I don't need them, not anymore.
Ooh.
So I think this will do.
So since I'm doing pure poison, I probably want to do the yellow last reward, don't I? Because poison catalyst is vanish.
Yeah, I usually go yellow for last reward.
Is that the only vanish that I have? No, I've got other vanishes, I think.
Oh, your level up class cards are vanished.
Yeah,
too.
Black Talons.
Oh.
Do I want... Hidden Hand helped me that one time, but I don't feel like it's going to happen every time. Do I want to hold on to Hidden Hand? Is the question now.
You may as well.
I feel like it's...
We're in Act 4 now. Fights are going to take longer. That just increases the
Okay,
chances
fair
of it
enough,
being
fair
useful.
enough, yeah. Alright, let's go.
Alright. So now I don't care which direction I go, because outside of a crazy corrupt thing, my equipment is set forever.
I mean, unless there's something crazy that I want to put into the jewelry slot that's better than what I have, then...
I mean, we can go pay the squids and go south up top instead of north.
We could go to the Corrupted Bell and be real spicy.
Oh God. Honestly, I don't hate that idea.
Let's do
Yeah,
it.
we never do that.
Money.
Money.
Because I didn't leave town with nearly as much money as usual, and we have a shop immediately following here.
Hey, Dave Frang, how are you?
Scott, how are you on cash for?
I'm doing all right. I got, I think, like 1,800 gold.
Okay. Yeah, we should be able to pay off the squiddies then.
I actually kept a hold of some money. I was like, there's no reason for me to re-roll into anything else because I got the mirror. Hey, you did end up getting the Mountain King. Sweet.
Yeah.
Freeze the king of the mountain.
Calm down, Nora.
Yeah, if you stockade, you can then do it
Free
all.
Battle Chelt. Ta-da.
Yeah.
Are we gonna check out Wild Frost? Maybe, possibly.
Maybe.
Yeah, Wild Frost is a new like Chucklefish deck builder. I've actually seen them streaming it a little bit. It looks pretty interesting.
I think I applied for a sponsorship deal from them, but I don't know if I missed out on the time or whatevs. I'll have to check back.
What do I want to copy here? Blade Dance? Blade Dance seems like the best one.
Ain't bad.
Yeah.
Or Blade Flare if you just want to like fuck this guy in particular.
Dayfrang? You want me to just put all the poison on Dayfrang?
Yeah, I'd say spread it out.
Okay, so Blade Dance it is then.
Yeah.
Here we go. Alright, let's see here. So I could Poison Catalyst someone and then last reward the Poison Catalyst back into my hand.
But I would do like Toxic Rain and your free
Yeah,
blood
dude.
and all that other
yeah,
stuff.
Obviously.
Also,
Also,
your celery song would be vastly appreciated.
Yeah, it would actually make
It'd make me go next.
that go next, and then
And
it
it
will
move
make
me ahead of the
before Dave Frang.
Minotaur. Yeah.
Okie dokie. I don't have anything else in my Vanish pile though, do I?
No, I mean you can save it.
Yeah, I'll save it. There's
I mean, you have a Blade Dance there now.
That is true.
you know?
And a song of celery. But
I'm trying to cut down things.
Never heard of anyone needing a diet from celery.
That yeah,
Celery is the
I'm just
diet.
I'm just like celery is the diet. That is what?
Look, you put some peanut butter in there. I'm okay with celery.
Yeah, let's
Yeah,
just,
ants on a log. Good stuff.
Okay.
Boom.
Nice. Kaboom.
No, I still left someone with red health.
It's okay.
Okay.
I'll fix it. I'll fix it.
Fix.
Oh.
Go.
I was gonna.
Go fix.
You feast.
Oh
It's
yeah.
okay. I feel, I'm a fix hard.
Gonna fix him so hard.
Fixed
Ta-da.
it.
They've been fixed.
Ta-da! Another.
I'm gonna take another Noxious Eruption because that's just the most on brand.
Do I do 2 poison catalysts? Is the question.
Yes.
Yeah, I do. Yeah, I do. Because I'm gonna upgrade that to triple, and just go nuts.
You look entirely too healthy. Here, hold these.
We
Our odds
could
are
bargain.
good.
I believe
5 or higher.
critical success.
Or just success.
Nope.
I'll take a regular success too.
Success is fine. Destiny, huh?
Destiny is good.
Unfortunately, I can't take it. I have to keep a hold of the poison.
And
I don't-
me and Maluka are never looking at another card ever again. So.
But, and hear me out. What about the shiny exit button?
You know.
You know what? I'm on
It's
board.
the best purchase.
I'm on board.
There's a small part of me that wants that Destiny.
I'll
but
have-
the Porcupine.
I'll have 50 of them.
I
I don't
he
think
is good.
I don't think you give up like as Bree doing Thorn stuff. You don't give up Porcupine.
But as a Bree with a Citadel, maybe.
I mean,
Yeah, that's kind of why I considered it.
true.
I don't want them to be fast.
That's fair.
Yeah.
No, Viper's got the mirror now, Bun Bun.
It has the mirror. I can look at myself and see how ugly I am.
Well, if you looked at yourself now, you wouldn't see anything because you're invisible.
Oh,
I see what you did there, or not.
did you? What?
You're
I'm
welcome.
confused. Or I use the mirror one time and it just shatters.
Just got a cavity filled, can't feel my face, and I'm being harassed with Among Us. I am sorry for the tooth face situation.
Toothface.
Easy for you to say?
It wasn't. Did you hear me struggle? I struggle with words all the time.
Also, I now want to see a Batman villain that's Toothface. We were so close, yet so far.
Got him.
Ever since we were talking about celery, now I wish I had celery and raisins. I have peanut butter.
I don't wish for that at all, because I just don't like celery.
I mean, I have peanut butter and raisins, but no celery. Actually, wait, I might be out of raisins. Thinking is hard. I'll find out later.
I feel like there's a
Alright.
joke in there somewhere. I got peanut butter and raisins, and I'm all out of raisins.
What? What? Oh my god. Okay, pick a target. Who gets all the poison?
Yes.
It's like Duke Nukem as a grandfather.
Here to chew ass and kick bubblegum? What?
Whoa.
And I'm all out of house gum.
All out of ass. Wait a minute. I don't think that was right.
Let's see. Technically, we do this first.
I don't know how technical you are, but sure.
I think think we'll just pop 1, pop 2.
3.
And I'll let you go about your business.
The doctor is in.
Vaccine!
Vaccine, quick!
For
They're
the
not surviving
extra
that.
turn
They're
that you're
not surviving
definitely
that.
going to have.
They're not surviving that poison.
Look, I took it because I forgot they changed it to self only. I grabbed it to put on Bree for, when Queen of Thorns comes around, but and I remembered that I can't do that anymore.
I can double fury. I can double poison, and
You can
I
yell
can
about it.
be worthless.
I can
You know,
mana,
you-
I can mana, or I can no. And I choose no.
Do
I mean,
you want to
look-
repeat? Do you want to repeat what you said there, Scott? You said you could double poison.
Yes.
It's probably what I said.
It was bleed.
I know.
Are the enemies even playing? Well, it's possible.
Nah,
Ooh,
man. Ring the bell once.
we could
Let's
do
do
it.
Ding, 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 ding.
Sure. Oops.
JK.
I tried.
Price
did
increase
too.
by 10%.
Presents.
I contributed.
Okay. I have this non-upgraded Noxus Corruption.
Yeah, I have a non-upgraded poison catalyst. Sure.
I have a non-upgraded Garden of Thorns.
Uh, 80% or bust. Nailed it. Is there anything else that I'd be willing to gamble with?
Haha, I got it. Now I have a Corrupt Garden of Thorns.
Corrupt Garden of Thorns is so good.
I think they nerfed it. Didn't it used to be triple?
No, I don't need that.
Yeah, is it not?
It's not. It's just a 2-cost double target. Oh, but it doubles everyone's
yeah.
thorns now.
Okay, I suppose that's acceptable.
That's interesting.
I miss triple though.
Yeah, that's what I was assuming it was gonna be.
Yeah, I don't think any of this other stuff I
Is it
want to
Different from what it is right now.
corruptify.
I almost.
Oh, because it doesn't cost anything. Ooh.
Yeah, I
Ooh.
don't see anything else that I really want to corrupt here.
Yeah, I think I'm a one and done. I'm good. I won't
almost
push my
wanna
luck.
Try to.
Yeah, maybe this one. I'll give it a whirl.
Wait. I got a corrupt last reward now.
Whoop, whoop. Got it.
I kind of want to try to corrupt my other Garden of Thorns because it's cheaper and it affects everybody.
I'm done. I'm not gonna test my luck beyond 2.
Yeah, two's good for me.
I didn't test it beyond 1. I was just like, I'm good.
Oh, your chance goes down.
It sure
too.
does.
Yeah,
10%
it's always
room,
done
yeah.
that.
Yeah, never mind.
You're like, I'm good. It's,
It's like I'm good.
Look, I
So
now have a
done.
corrupt. Oh, we get that for Viper.
an
Correct,
eternal
eternal
lullaby.
lullaby.
Oh, I know how much you want that.
Right.
Look, it only requires stanza 1. You can get that pretty easy, right?
Zinthus Viper, please sing us the song of your people.
Yeah. I want to rock.
Rock!
Okay.
Well,
I'm
it's,
done.
it's because lizards are cold-blooded, so they need that heat rock to hop up onto. To
Cold-blooded!
regulate the temperature.
God damn it.
Check it and see. It's got a fever of 103.
Of 20.3. Usually
Buttercup.
Wraith. Some corrupted cards actually get new features too.
Uh-huh. There are some corrupted cards that are just busted.
Yes.
Which are the best kind of cards.
Oh man. I'm not gonna do Black Talons because I'm not gonna get another turn. Probably
Where?
just Blade Dance. Yeah, Blade Dance.
Blade Dance, Black Talons, Blade
Talons,
Dance,
Blade
Last
Dance,
Reward,
yes.
Blade Dance.
Blade Dance. I am in the Thul's mindset. Let's go. Admittedly, I probably should have killer instincted there, but whatever.
No, you save it for the Bane that you're going to do afterwards.
True.
You're right. In fact, I'm going to put the rest of this. Let's
Yeah.
make sure I can actually...
Yeah, fuck the angel.
In particular.
See, look at you.
That's not necessary.
There, take all the stuff I just put on myself.
Wait, why did that knight heal?
You're asking a lot of questions, question asker.
Look, I saw his health go down, and then it went up.
Wow.
Maybe I'm just going crazy.
I could
Going.
just...
Going.
Oh, I just realized that this is...
Yeah, that's corrupted.
Yeah,
Oh,
no, for a second I thought it was all monsters.
Two.
But it's fine.
Oh, yeah, it's time.
That'd be hilarious.
That's going to be amazing on Handshake.
Look under your chair. It's murder.
I think you just
which
delete the dude up
yeah,
front.
I was gonna say, which two people do we not like? Because I got two of them.
Delete the dude up front for sure.
Yeah, I would delete the knight with the corrupt one since he's a big boy.
Honestly, get rid of the monk.
Nah,
Okay, or
that's
that.
fine.
Like I was just gonna say, get rid of the monk because I'm sure I can finish off the angel.
Well, look, this is the amount of faith that I have in you. You could just finish them both off right here.
That's you're not wrong.
Yeah, fanaticism up, vaccine,
Gonna
storm the holies.
For the unholies.
See,
Whichever
no,
you prefer.
There are no corrupted cards that do not vanish, at least not to my knowledge.
correct.
Do I want another last reward?
Do I want another Garden of Thorns?
yes, every time.
You know, there's a small part of me that kind of wants this Death Surge. If it was the corrupt version, yes, but no.
Do I really want another last reward?
This game is gross. Oh, this isn't even our strongest game.
No.
This is tame.
No,
real, is it-
my
is
strongest DPS turn is still Otis, actually.
Is it just stuffing the deck? Do I want that last reward or no?
It's up to you. But I've had Otis do 3,400 damage on opening turn.
We're going to the squid ship.
The squid.
To the squids.
It's the squid ship lollipop.
Take this.
Corrupts for rogue.
Rare equipment shop with a
Ooh.
30% discount.
Yeah.
I like it.
Don't mind if I do.
I'll take 5.
You should do a strong run, like just crank it to the max. Just
Sierra, I
go.
think my worst ever damage output run was probably one of my Vitality Malika runs, and yet I still, in my first couple times doing that, I still did the most damage, even though I never actually cast an attack spell.
My highest damage was absolutely Fury Grookley. Absolutely.
Oh, you did highest.
That
single hit.
was like 5-figure damage there.
Yeah, it's like you can either do a
I
little bit of
figured.
damage or
Fucking
you
do.
can split up your thorns amongst the party.
There we
Split the thorns.
Observe this rare occurrence where everyone on the party has more thorns than Bree.
Yeah, it won't happen often.
That's why I said it's just enjoy it while you can.
So probably Blade Dance. Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely Blade Dance. And then to make sure.
Oh,
that
me so
forget about it.
funny.
Yes, definitely do that. Black Talons, and then dance your blades away. And then you can either uproot Poison Catalyst or you can Bane somebody in the face. And since they are heavily resistant to physical stuff, probably uproot poison catalyst, something.
Yeah.
The front dude, Alexander, has the least amount of poison.
Well, I mean, you can uproot him and then poison catalyst to make it more even.
Yeah.
He is the biggest boy.
There we go. That should set him up for good shadow damage.
There. Also take all this stuff.
Yeah. You could Noxious Eruption him.
Leonti out there going fucking goblin mode.
Or Deep Darkness. Well, no,
Say 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I'm going to Noxious Eruption him, and then I'm going to Curse of Agony, Deep Darkness somebody else.
Yeah, sure.
Do it up. I can finish that. Don't worry about him.
And then eeny, meeny, miny, you.
You just sneeze darkness on him, he's dead.
Bye.
He had a family. And they're next.
Nobody cared. He was one day away from retirement.
Well, look, I sped up the process. He should be thanking me.
We can go with that, yes. Yes. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank
you.
Evade that.
Very Trinity vibes there. Dodge this.
He's got a lot of evasion.
Yeah. And then you can Vile Gas the other guy out of existence before he can take his turn. Oh!
Or the two bleed.
Oh, there it is! Got him!
Yeah, but the fact that he didn't get the Vile Gassed out of existence, I feel lied to. I don't know about anybody else.
The utter disrespect.
And like you said, it happened even better than we could have imagined. It was fine.
I don't
but
hate that.
Ultra calculated. Nothing corrupted here. What is this?
Boo!
Yeah.
Demand a recount.
Yeah. Yeah.
Also, we're going into the Twins, not already level 5, because we didn't go
That's
north.
fine.
Yeah.
Well,
But we can prepare our holy defense.
Holy defense.
We can.
We are courageous.
and everyone is faster than the Twins.
Yeah.
Thanks for that.
Every one of us. Because the piercing howl is going to make it so. You didn't let me finish my sentence.
Uh-huh.
See?
Correct, Bunny. That the North has the library that if you do if you take the first option, it's a lot of XP.
Yes.
It's a lot of XP, and you basically just get, it's guaranteed to get you level 5.
But
Well,
it's
it's
guaranteed to give you enough to get level 5 before the Twins.
Yeah, because it gives you just enough XP where the next fight, which you have to do before the Twins, gets you to level 5.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see here. Blade Fury.
I forget if this fight gives level 5 with the amount, because I forget
It
how much XP
should.
it gives.
Because we should be very close.
Do you want me to just poison the bejesus out of Dawn? I feel like I should.
Pick one and murder.
Dawn it is.
It's not going to matter.
Bink, bink, bink.
Bink, bink. Bink, 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 bink,
Bink,
bink, bink, bink.
Ding, ding. Ding, ding, ding. Baseballs, too. To search for more money.
There, hold on to that stuff for me, thanks.
I mean, Dawn is just dead.
I would like you
Yeah.
to please go away.
Go away. Go away.
I'm debating on if I want to do 2 curses or just a curse and an eruption here.
2 curses. He doesn't have enough poison on him to make the eruption truly worth it.
I think it's probably fine. Maybe. I think it'll do more overall.
Do whatever's in your heart of hearts.
I have a heart. Since when?
Isn't it on the shelf over there?
What?
So how's it going, Matthews?
You keep telling me that you have the heart of a child.
Infant.
No, he has the mind of a child.
Well, and the heart, it's on the shelf.
That's just like the friggin' Lich King. He just cut it out himself.
Work.
We left one alive.
Yeah.
And look at the devastation he wrought upon us.
Oh no.
I think he did like 8 damage.
I feel so devastated. Oh no.
Honestly, we might as well give up now.
Yeah, you're probably right.
Stream's over. Bye, everybody.
I was hoping it would like hit a stockade, and then I would. Oh wait, it's the highest, isn't it? Yeah, highest cost. Oh, that's sadness.
Womp womp.
Hold on. Now it's even cheaper.
Yeah. That's just.
Look at all that energy you don't have.
Breaking news story. Scott refuses to cast a 3-cost Citadel.
Yeah?
To spite his friends.
Scott is still sad.
Refuses is not the word.
Absolutely refused.
Oh, yeah, you should absolutely double
So
it,
he is very, very dead, by the way.
Oh, look, a Bane.
What are the odds?
What?
And then he went away.
I helped.
So I definitely want that last Requiem,
That's
right?
another push forward and another Citadel.
I'm looking at this other Deep Darkness thinking, yes, please.
Yeah, but that's also a second Shadow Binding.
Yeah, I don't care about the second Shadow Binding. Our speed situation has been pretty much under control.
Shadow form, let's go.
Oh, hey, Dark +2 again? And Darkness on enemies reduces shadow resistance by an additional 1% per charge? Again? I mean,
This doesn't do anything.
if I must.
Queen of
Both of
Thorns,
your
let's
options
go.
are good.
This doesn't really do anything for me. Ugh. Whatever.
Although you were short on time, a chest is a chest. You know, I had that same problem in high school.
Oh my god, that corrupt bone ring.
Corrupt bone ring.
I can't take it. But I want it. But I can't take it.
That corrupt samurai armor.
But I really want it.
And a cloud song that I don't think anybody else wants. So as much as
Nope.
I like this Laurel,
God, I'm so tempted, but I shouldn't be. But I'm so tempted.
I mean, you should be tempted. You're doing a dark build, and it's a corrupt bone ring.
I think I might take it.
There's a part of me that feels like at least one of you should take it
Yeah, I was about
because
to
the
say,
the
yeah.
vial
I
ring.
was-
You should take it.
I've been quiet
Yeah.
because I was absolutely going to take it.
Oh,
Yeah,
I'm going to take it. Don't you worry.
I know you are.
Because think of it this way. Do you know how many plus charges of dark I have with that?
you and I would be in about the same boat.
No, because I have +4 from talents.
That's true, but I double apply.
For every 1 darkness I apply, 10 gets added.
Is there ever a theme where that samurai armor could actually work?
I will say in Furos' defense that bone ring would have been stronger on him
And
because he
I
has Jinx.
Jinx.
and I will say that all of my gear is either legendary or corrupt epic. And I'm okay with that.
Ooh, equip
I
yourself.
mean, look, you got another chance right here. We're gonna be sad about it, but still.
Yeah, look, we'll just get another corrupt bone ring right here and it'll be fine.
I'd be all right.
Look.
Calling my shot now. There's
I was about
another
to say,
corrupt
if
bone
it-
ring right
if
here,
it
right
happens- If it happens, this is absolutely going to be a friggin' Babe Ruth pointing towards the...
Look, that's what I'm going for. You miss 100% of the shots you don't take, so sometimes you just gotta take the shot and hope for the best.
Shoot for the moon. Don't let your dreams be dreams, etc., etc.
I was going slasher.
Slasher. You're guarding them thorns.
Get him. Oh, hey, look, your celery's good again.
Yay. I'm sad about it, though.
Double blade flurry.
Yeah, but who do I play? No, I could spread it out, I suppose, a little bit.
Yeah, one on one, one on another. Boom, boom.
Who do we not like here? The knight.
Oh.
Yeah, sure, why not? Whatever.
Not the face.
Otherwise, no, I can't do that. I was looking at hidden hand briefly, and I was like, no, I can't make it happen, no matter what.
Well, it lasts
can
one
still put it
use, so
up.
you can still put it up.
Yeah, no.
Triple. Yeah, I was gonna say
3 years. Why not?
either of the two heavily poisoned
Somebody
targets.
somebody with anything that
Oh.
stacks on that can just erase them.
Just throw some stuff out there.
Speaking of which,
yeah, I guess I'll just
just erase
Goodbye.
the elite. Thanks for coming. Bye bye.
It's technically better to do that. And then, yeah, I'll move you a little bit in the right direction. And there you go.
Hey, Shanks.
Oh, I thought that's what Duels did.
What?
Yeah, Shanks.
It's Mr. Shank.
I poisoned him. I do poison.
Yeah, with a shank.
Hello, I am Poison Man.
Mhm.
He's evading like an ass.
I mean, you could. I was gonna say you just kill the front guy so he doesn't take his turn.
Or
He's gonna
that guy
use-
could get thorned.
get thorned, scrub. Is that what kids say nowadays?
That guy's getting thorned.
and poisoned to oblivion and back again.
Where'd everybody go? Oh, okay, shoot me again, motherfucker.
He did. And then he died. He was just like, "All right, if you say so."
Why not?
All right,
Ooh, a protect from evil. Can't wait to
come on.
take it.
Called shot.
Poison flask.
Called shot. Come on.
Another corrupt.
Dad Trump.
Oh, there was
Jesus.
a lot of corruption there, but it wasn't what I called. I tried.
Blackguard.
Sad
look-
Reggie noises.
Look at that blackguard. Also the chalice.
I mean, the
Pretty
corrupt
okay.
black card's not bad.
Pretty okay Malika noises.
Yeah. So see, look, you still got a corrupt thing. So look, it's fine. Oh God.
Bunny, that's actually the second time this run we've seen that.
Yeah. It's
There has been a lot of corrupt items this run. A lot.
we've been doing pretty okay. Ah, just
it works,
barely.
Boyvik.
You're a bear? Awesome.
Yes. Also, there's
I
nothing
don't
I want
have
to do
any-
here.
I was like, there's nothing I can do here.
Yeah, I had a
I-
couple cards to upgrade, so.
I had
Okay.
a meditate to fix. Things are fine now.
Can I have a meditate? I know I'm a mage, but like, I can figure it out.
Okay, repeat after me.
Yep. Okay. Okay. Where's my card?
There you go. Oh, you didn't say anything about a card.
Ah, dang.
What did I meditate?
What?
Put the buttons.
More energy.
Put the thing in the
More
thing.
power.
I don't need to remove cards.
Negative.
That's a negative, Ghost Rider.
Weirdly, we could use the heal. Don't need it.
Sure.
But you know,
Why not?
Yeah,
And then we're
don't need
gonna
it, but
heal again in a second.
Ooh, money.
Money.
It's okay. Sure.
You have two dark casters putting Sanctify on everything. What are Thorns really going to do?
And
Two corrupt
and
yin
I have
yang
an
badges.
Yeah,
Freezer has an uncomfortable amount of health.
not for fucking long.
I consider now.
I mean, you have to bear in mind, Viper.
Who is Dale, and why would you want to sit them?
They're comfy. But yeah, just like bear in mind, Viper. I've gotten less than half the number of turns you've gotten this game, and I'm already out damaging you.
I mean, yeah, I've not been the damage
looked.
dealer. Like, if I get a second turn and the right cards come up, then yeah, I can nuke somebody. But otherwise, I'm just here to enable the dark shenanigans.
I don't reliably get a first turn.
I too do not do all the damage. It must be.
He's immune to poison. Fuck you, game.
Well,
Just wondering if you noticed that.
the rest of them aren't. The rest of them aren't. It's fine.
Womp womp.
That irritates me.
I couldn't tell. Really,
You
you downplayed it. You played it cool.
Power move, double celery. Don't. But
I was about to. I was literally about to.
Honestly, a double toxic rain is not bad.
Okay.
it's really not.
Double toxic rain. Here we go. Let's see here. Probably set up.
Hey, look, uproot.
Matthews, you stop that.
That is an uproot.
Matthias, I absolutely agree. Nezglect is probably the weakest character in the game.
Go ahead and uproot him, though. Thinking.
That explains the weird sound.
You know who else needs a buff? Sylvie.
You fucking stop it. You're the reason Sylvie got nerfed.
It was all your fault.
It was all you.
I want them to bring back ambidextrous for ranged attacks.
No more of that. Casting 5 barrage a turn was too much, sir.
I thought it was like
Catalyst Bane, baby.
Yeah. Who's gonna get it?
Yeah.
Probably.
Oh,
Psychic.
yeah. Freezer,
I think
clearly.
it's- Yeah. So.
Yeah, that's psychic.
And
Almost.
one off for stop points.
Hooray! Here, you take some of those. Please, thank you. I don't have any curses.
You do not.
Unfortunate.
You can make the psychic just the most dead of the dead that there's ever been dead.
That's true, but I feel like that's a little.
It is
overboard.
overkill. I was gonna say, it's like, don't you even look at that. Don't you even look at the psychic with those noxious eruptions. It is a waste.
If I hit you with just one thing here.
I feel like you should be putting that on Freezer, just saying, because I can't do anything to him.
Well, yes, but everything I have is poison related stuff, so I'm gonna wait for Malika to do things.
Okay.
I can do things.
So, well, we won't even buff that at all. And then we'll still do that, because it'll get you real close. There, can you finish them off?
Nah.
Maybe.
Nah.
I'm healed. There, see? You don't have to worry about it being immune to poison. It's fine.
I didn't need to take a turn anyway.
Is this
Oh, that was actually good.
is this
That
what
was
they
really
call the analysis paralysis?
Like, look, of all the people that he could have done that to, I was the best target because I really just couldn't do much to him.
Look, I'm just enjoying being in the back slot where I'm not middle hero and can't be frozen this round.
Bree is like, I'm gonna set up to do as much damage as I've ever done this entire run.
Excellent.
And
I
she-
get
and
a
she
kill.
will kill him.
It's mine.
First kill the Bree's ever gotten.
Hey, corrupt ball lightning.
Oh man, these are choices.
Oh.
An Enrage or a Garden of Thorns?
You know
Is-
my
is
answer,
it really a choice?
but
No, it's thorns.
Ah,
that's probably the hardest choice a Bree has to make. So I do sympathize. Just take-
We're all at full health.
I'm gonna take a nap anyway.
Sure.
But I am tired.
Nap time.
Okay. Bree for noun forever.
sure.
Yeah, sure. I'm down for this.
Descent in 3, 2,
Rat.
1. Yep.
Lowest card, I can make it happen.
All right. Ah, it's between me and you.
Well, I mean, we chose the
Ha ha! Victory. Yeah, that tree that we murdered, she still feels bad about it.
Yeah.
You say murdered. I
No,
say
we-
recycled.
Chopped down
No,
and used as
we
kindling.
murdered. He didn't even get a chance to do anything. We just
recycled.
wiped him off the face of the planet.
I sense a citadel in our near future.
Yep.
Sit the dells. The saddest trumpet ever.
You might as well slow him down. Well, it's like Maluka's going there,
Don't
but
don't actually slow him down.
No,
Yeah.
it's like, don't do it. Don't do it.
I actually
you should
don't play celery this round either.
Okay.
That'll give me a chance to get started on the clones.
This is gonna put a lot
Send in the
of
clones.
poison on him. This is gonna
Oh,
put a
absolutely
lot
fuck him
of
up.
poison on him.
I
Yeah, you do
think
that,
I'm going fast enough.
and then you do it
Yeah.
again, and then you bane
Before
him
you're
twice, just cause.
Do it Bane twice, or do I try fishing for something?
I'd still bane twice.
Yeah, just bane him.
That sets it up for our big hitters too.
Okay, so
So yellow then blue.
Yep. Yes.
now, when it comes my turn again, if I get the
Oh, there.
triple,
There, hold on to all that stuff real quick. Thank you.
he is going to be the most poisoned of poison that there's ever been poisoned.
All right, so I can't curse of exhaustion him because you guys are all mean about it. I can't do that, and then I can do this.
Juice me. Yeah.
That should do it. Oh, just sitting there,
Nope, it's like, don't do it. It's a trap.
but I wanted to.
Look, friends.
Friends.
Romans. Countrymen. Give me a beer.
Give me a beer.
Bree, you were getting
That's
hit a
not the
lot.
hand I
You
wanted.
should have like put up some block or something.
Wow.
Look, I did what I wanted to do.
This is not the hand I wanted.
Look, block just means less thorns, because if I don't take damage, then I don't get more thorns from being hit.
You know, it's solid logic.
In other words, block is for sissies.
You know what? This
Yeah.
was
That's why I give it to all of you.
this was a test. and you passed. Congratulations.
This was a test of the emergency Scott system.
All right, now you guys can slow him down if you want.
Yes.
Wait,
Yeah, always speed manipulation now.
I don't have celery anymore,
Look,
so I
push
couldn't
forward.
do any of that anyways.
Yeah.
Do it, Christian Hall.
Yeah, you gotta do both.
If I do.
Okay, so Zek is going before them. Zek could possibly just annihilate Handshake if I get the right cards. Unfortunately, my energy is not the best, so I'm gonna be limited on what I can do.
Bree is officially thorning.
Fucking yo dog. Jesus Christ.
It's the thornening.
Okay, here we go. There it is.
Yeah, do the double triple.
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah, Black Talons just cuz.
May as well, yeah.
Yeah, Black Talons, Toxic Rain, do everything else, and then poison at the end.
Yeah, you can even like uproot Killer Instinct Blade Dance.
Or you can just, Blade Dance first and then uproot. That's fine too.
Alright. Here you go, Zek. I want to see him just a mushroom cloud of poison.
Alrighty. Well,
Oh, there it is.
there it is.
Oh my god.
Do it! Do it!
I think
hold
the
on.
pets are saved.
Let me just put that up, just in
I
case.
was gonna laugh so hard if you played something else first.
A boom!
Got him.
That's, I'm fine with being an enabler this time around because that was awesome.
Scott, here's the real question: how do you feel knowing that my spider pet is still alive?
Ooh,
Sometimes sacrifices have to be made.
As Leonta just crawls over and just like lovingly hugs onto Bree.
Spider nuzzle.
the old spuzzle.
Do not approve.
Just like
This is your fault, Furos.
You're not a fan of this puzzle?
dislike. What? Bless you.
Bree still has all of the energy.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Let's see here. That's unfortunate.
Nothing really great to double here.
There is a.
Maybe weirdly enough, the Bane, because it baseline delivers the most poison, because this hand isn't great.
Yeah.
True.
Not your finest hour.
But then you can hit him with the other stuff, and then Killer Instinct Bane for slightly more damage. Hell, you can even regular Bane and then last reward, and then Killer Instinct, the other Bane.
Last reward. Bane again. Killer Instinct. Bane again. Not too shabby, I think.
Not bad. Not bad. Pretty good.
I'm gonna hold on to my energy. That's what I'm gonna do.
Yeah, here,
Also,
hold on to this stuff real quick.
we're absolutely ignoring Armageddon. Like, it doesn't exist to us.
Armageddon?
Exactly.
What again?
I'm Armageddon out of here.
I could Shadow Binding him, or I could just save that energy for a bigger turn.
You could max out my energy if you really wanted to.
Well, I mean, I'm going to equivalent exchange somebody, but I'm just saying the Shadow Binding is the thing that
I don't think the Shadow Binding's not worth it. So go ahead and equivalent exchange and call it a turn.
Yeah, and just because
I have 3 fanaticisms.
Yeah.
Don't even bother giving it to me.
Thank you, sir.
And a meditate or two.
That's it.
Hello.
Wow.
You know what? I want you to have more sanctify.
Look at all that sanctify.
I want you to have more sanctify. I said, I want you to have more sanctify.
Sir.
Sir!
We're not done here.
Oh no! Our day's been doomed!
Oh no. Yeah, I think we're just gonna ignore that clone.
I think you should try to slow him down.
Yeah,
reasons.
we have to at least slow him down.
Oh, okay.
I should be able to make something work.
Hopefully.
Hey!
Yeah,
Yeah, there's
remember
a piercing hell.
There you
This
go.
clone is the asshole.
Yeah, this is the bad clone.
The bad clone.
But killing him is
almost.
still very good.
Oh.
We're close.
There's a defense.
Yeah, so it'll lower.
Lord.
So I think that clone is still going. Before.
Yeah,
So
I was
going.
hoping I was going to get my other push forward to speed us up again, but I did.
There's really nothing I can do to stop him.
Nope, it's okay.
So, is it even worth me? I could just poison him, but other than that, like that poison that's on Handshake's gonna go away, isn't it?
This clone doesn't dispel.
What a Handshake, Archon, whatever the hell his name is.
And no, that poison should stick around.
Yeah, because this clone doesn't dispel.
Also, I didn't get what I was wanting. Thanks, game.
Like I said, you could double blade dance, you could double toxic rain, probably double poison daggers.
Double poison dagger is going to be your highest single
Yeah.
poison.
Black Talon, and then setup Black Talon, all that fun jazz. Oh, there you are.
Ooh,
There it is.
hello, friend. Honestly, put the blade dance back.
Yeah. And then just hit
Okay, stop.
him in the face with everything else.
Toxic rain. Toxic rain. Poison daggers.
And then
Blade flurry. And then all of the poison. There we go.
Gotcha this. Go ahead. Eat my energy, you dickbag.
it's fine. I didn't want it anyway.
Oh, my thorns are applying so much extra poison.
Yeah, they are.
Kaboom! Oh.
That was a lot, actually. Jeez.
Yeah.
He's dead.
And now he's super ultra
very,
mega dead.
very, 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 very dead.
One moment, I want to kill the spare first.
Sure, go for it. Go for it. Get rid of him. We don't. We
Okay.
don't need him there. Boy, that would have been hilarious if I killed him too, so he couldn't actually do this.
Martyrdom yourself to a certain dominance. Then blow him up.
Yeah, he doesn't deserve it. Get out of here.
Oosh. Ta-da!
It was indeed a headshot.
That was an everything shot. You hit him with a bus.
I guess I did 1 or 2 damages that time around.
I occasionally got a turn.
Scott. Oh no, actually you didn't. You almost outpoisoned me there from all the poison that you applied
Almost.
there at the very end.
On my screen? Oh wait, yeah, he's 4 short.
Yeah.
Yep.
Jeez. But yeah, Furious's only downside was that he was slower than me.
Never getting a turn. To answer an earlier question, this is my worst Malika run.
Clearly Malika needs to be buffed.
See, I played her enough that I can't even say that jokingly because I know it's a lie.
I first said it with Nezglect as a joke, but the more runs I did, the more that I think it's actually true. I do think that Nezglect is a little underpowered.
They may have actually over nerfed him a little bit.
Yeah, because he actually, I think, is the weakest priest damage outputter right now.
Yep. So see, look,
not by a huge amount, because like he can kind of keep up with Reggie for part of the game.
for a little while.
But everyone else just smokes him.
What was his nerf? It was actually not him directly. It was the equipment.
Yeah.
Yep.
It used to be much more forgiving, and they dumbed a lot of his equipment down, so he can't scale as well as everybody else.
Yeah, because the Madness Ring used to make your Insane apply Sight and Dark, and then they split it into
two different
the
rings.
Madness Ring only
rings,
applying Sight, and then there being a Terror Ring, which turned your Insane into Dark.
And then from that day forward, Nezglect was a much harder beast to get going. And when he does get going, he's kind of strong. He's effective.
He's still among the best healers.
But he's not like Destroyer of Worlds like he used to be.
Right.
And that's what I miss.
Whereas Malika is just like, yeah, I'll still just blow everything up. It's cool. And Otis, Jesus Christ, Otis got so strong.
But I'm hoping that since I know that they're working on another update with the sewers and stuff, maybe they'll do another balance pass, and
maybe, please.
But regardless of that, I think that's gonna do it for the stream today. I have like 5 hours of VOD fixing to look forward to.
Oh dear!
So it's the best.
Hooray! But today's video will be out in about a half hour. Hope you guys enjoy it. I think that this video coming out today should do particularly well because I think that it is a great thumbnail. It's going to get people to come click it. I hope. We'll see. But,
not doing it because I already watched it. So meh.
Hooray!
It's just
helping.
Well, take it easy, everybody. I'll be streaming again tomorrow evening. What I'm streaming, I have no idea. I'll figure it out later. But have a good rest of your day, everybody. See you guys next time. Bye-bye.
Later.
Bye.